They are pick some hockey. I said, no, I said, yes, I'm a run. Come here when me run. Come here there. Yeah. No, my phone is slow up. Sorry about that. For some reason, them iPhone have boy on a worst phone them if you have in a one tropical place with the sun at the outside. No, sir. Me stress right out right now. The phone I up and I go on the most way. No run easy, man. No say. I tell him to run, come on, in a day. Yeah. Hold on there. Yeah. I try to find one cool spot for the phone right. The sun now shine on it. So we can go there, so. You see me? You know what? No sunshine. Not touch the screen, none at all. If you go get no extra eater right now. But boy, hard to find a spot, you know. If the moon stand up. When I can curiosity. Oh, and your old phone them all make better, so I can't even say that. Anyway, make we get into this thing. Like me say, me not have much time. JIS, because me never did listen to Andrew Independence Day thing, you know. We never listen it. But it look like them a clone him over it. What a thing. Ruffy. Let me see. So we have leader of the opposition. Okay, see that. Let me hear this. Let me hear this.
Our land.
So where's him attack?
Productivity. There is more work to be done to build a Jamaica that lives up to the promise of 1962. At 63 years young, Jamaica is still writing its story. We have come far, but our best chapters lie
reasoning,
ahead.
people.
Independence is not a gift. It's a responsibility, a daily discipline. The strength of a nation lies not only in the capabilities of its government, but also in its people to work, build, and yes, to sacrifice for the future of their families and communities. The role of government in all of this is to create the conditions where the sacrifice of the people is not in vain. Their efforts are rewarded, and there is hope for a bright and prosperous future. That is why.
So how you know that the government now honor the sacrifice of people them? You understand? And the people in there poor same way. So how you know say that the role of government to create the environment? You don't not create the environment, you know, just talk about prosperity. You see how them put them foot in their mouth? Rhetoric, what's up? Me know say a campaign speech. Everything him do now a campaign speech. Everything him do now a campaign. He can't come out a campaign mode. No matter if I Independence Day or not.
That is why we continue to pursue policies that expand opportunities, promote ownership, and reward productivity. We are building a Jamaica where law-abiding citizens have the freedom to work and play without fear, and the freedom to elevate through education.
That a while ago. I don't know, come on. Only sure up live there, man, cause Jano. It can't be real.
Restore order to communities long held hostage.
Uncertified, right with their court, I sue the Integrity Commission to strike out the law that is going to make sure that we don't have a corrupt government. As the act expose some can't explain how you turn multi-millionaire, billionaire in a Jamaican dollar. What about crime?
Why we are committed to creating in Jamaica.
People sorry about that. Internet gone down. We dey on the live.
You're going to be beside me.
We dey right here, so.
So keep about yourself.
Yeah. People wanna go on it. Sorry about that, yeah, man. You know, some of them outside and the phone are overheat and beer things. So the internet drop. You understand? I don't get no internet out there, so sorry about that. I'm back now. I only can share up the live in the group for me. Patrick, if you're still there, I beg you share up the live in the group, in general. Alright? Let me continue. Listen to this guy here.
That they would be able to afford it can realize home ownership. It is why we are expanding our transportation system through the JUTC, reaching more parts of Jamaica and creating a dedicated public bureaucracy, for example, is geared towards making the state more efficient, accountable, and citizen-centered. Now, I know every Jamaican values their independence, and that is why we are committed to creating and maintaining the conditions that will protect and expand your independence. It is why we have been committed to eliminating absolute poverty in Jamaica. It is why we have been committed to cutting murders to below the regional average. It is why we are building more homes so that more Jamaicans, even those who might have never even thought that they would be able to afford it, can realize home ownership. It is why we are expanding our...
So, brother, how much house did they promise the people in that 2016? And how much house they built? And you promised these things, so why we supposed to believe in now?
Transportation system through the JUTC, reaching more parts of Jamaica and creating a dedicated rural school bus system for our children. It is why we are investing in our local road infrastructure through the Spark program and in highways to carry us into the...
Brother, a PJ build highway. A PJ start JUTC. All I think, I want to mash up JUTC. JUTC didn't even make no money. So what y'all say? What want to do? Hmm? What I really do? Good morning, Hillary. How you doing?
Modern future we all want. It is why we are expanding our water infrastructure for your homes and your fields. It is why we are spending more on training our young people and sending them to heart and offering the solidarity grant.
Remember talk about the water. Because the other day, I see Mr. McNeil come. When you do a groundbreaking and you can't chuck and you can't pipe. And when you're done with the groundbreaking, we don't see no chuck, we don't see no pipe. I dirt when you dig up alone, you see. How that go, Andrew? I be a PR when you do enough for the government, a PR government, you know.
That is why we gave the reverse tax credit, kept taxes stable, reduced the national debt burden, and controlled inflation so that you can better realize your economic independence. We know progress is not always a measure of how rich you are. Mental and physical well-being is also important. And that is why we are making the largest investments in public health care, for example, in the Cornwall Regional Hospital, the Western Children and...
Oh my God, no. The Jamaica Labour Party not shame in Lorraine, what's up? The Jamaica Labour Party not have no shame. Brother, you really mentioned the Cornwall Regional Hospital? In terms of investment, you mean waste of money? You mean waste of money? You can't believe the man said that a while ago. Let me play that back.
The solidarity grant. That is why we gave the reverse tax credit, kept taxes stable, reduced the national debt.
Reverse tax credit, that was a disaster. And let me tell you why. You guys borrowed money from future earnings to give people $20,000. From future earnings, you know. Why you never say, all right, here we go now. I'm going to give you guys some equity. We're going to take this money from future earnings and we're going to invest in something that is going to turn over money. Why you never do that? You know, and something just came to me a while ago, spontaneously, thinking about that. Imagine he had taken that money, right, and invested in some type of operation, some type of asset that will turn over money every month that you could give extra to the pensioners so we can take care of our old people. I'm not even a politician. Guys, tell me if you like that idea. We say, left some of my food for you. You go on. Anyway, I am not a politician, and I'm saying, me just come up with that out of my head. It needs some refining, it needs some fine-tuning in terms of, you know, making it viable. But why couldn't you have done something like that with the future earnings? Want to give people $20,000 here and there, all over the island? Why would you never just take the money, invest? You know how much things you could have invested in? It could have been even something with help the farmer them earn more money, right? So the farmer then can expand for them business, and while for them business that expand, the business that you built to expand your business obviously are gonna make profit, so you can help. We say it's a great idea that, don't Hillary, so we can take care of our elderly. But the man then take the money and the man then give it away, talk about tax break. Bro, yo, Uni is a failure. The JLP is a failure.
Burden and controlled inflation so that you can better realize your economic independence. We know progress is not always a measure of how rich you are. Mental and physical well-being is also important. And that is why we are making the largest investments in public health care, for example, in the Cornwall Regional Hospital, the Western Children and...
So I'm to Jubilee Hospital where 24 baby then in a 25 day. Them not even get a chance to live. And you talk about investment in that. Hey, man, I tell you, so them speech a piss me off more time, you know? Because they never in touch with the reality, you know? But Independence Day speech. Listen to this guy.
Hospital, the Spanish Town Hospital, and several other health centers across Jamaica to improve infrastructure, access, service times, and quality care. We know as well that progress is not automatic. It requires the deliberate participation of everyone. The heartbeat and soul of Jamaica is not only in the parliament or in Jamaica House. It is in every home, every church, business, schools, corners, and communities across the island.
Hold on.
We must.
You mean the same kind of way, kind of shop them there when you say when I spread COVID? So you didn't know so they're important when they want to tear them down, say them I spread COVID. You forgot about that? People don't forget, yeah? The people in the corner shop, don't forget what Andrew saying in the pandemic about corner shop, yeah? Remember good.
Not become a nation of spectators, wandering through our windows and complaining from our verandas about the challenges of living in our country, while shying away from being active and instrumental contributors to our collective future.
So y'all blame the people them now. Hey, y'all better have one dangerous guy, no? So Andrew, y'all blame the people them now. Y'all blame the youth them for don't want no job we can't pay them bill. You know, y'all blame the youth them for don't want to take no job we have them underemployed. Y'all blame the youth them we have ambition, When it's your responsibility as a government to create the environment for them to thrive in. What a guy, man. What a guy. You have failed the people of Jamaica. Why may I tell you, hey, this guy is something else, yeah, man.
Contributors to our collective future. Independence means we have the agency, but more so, the duty to choose our path to the future we want and not to leave it up to others.
But like when you say choose, what choices them where you create in terms of the environment for the youth them? What great choices have you created? Where is the STEM school them when you say you're not gonna build? Great idea, where is it? Science, technology, economics, math, where is it? Just talk on the talk, man.
Us to choose for us. This Independence Day, I challenge every Jamaican to choose the Jamaica you want, the future you would like to see. Be active in your contribution to building it and be strong in taking responsibility for your corner of it. Be bold enough to reject criminality in your communities. Be bold enough to start a business, learn a trade, and invest in your future. Be bold enough to reach out and grasp the opportunities before you. And to our young people, be disciplined and diligent in your education and training. Your economy needs your skills and talents now than ever before. To our diaspora, you remain a vital part of our national family. Your advocacy across the globe is invaluable, and your achievements help strengthen our brand in the world. Continue to represent us well, and know that you will always have a place right here, home. As we reflect on 63 years of independence, let us remember, independence is a living responsibility. It must be defended, renewed, and deepened with every generation. Let us recommit ourselves to a culture of excellence, responsibility, and national pride that define the generation that gave us independence. So let us walk forward together with our heads held high, proud of who we are, bold in what we will become, and united in the sacred duty to build a Jamaica that is safe, strong, and sovereign for generations to come.
So Andrew, you call for unity, sorry. You call for unity, but you call PNP them dog. I don't think that's going to work in a bossy. I don't think that's going to work. I don't see how that fly. I think there's a lot of Jamaicans that don't like you. And they're not going to be united with you specifically. You is not the uniter. The other day, Mark Golden was on a political platform and the man big up all the, I think it was on the road tour for Janice Allen, and the man big up all the labor right them too. We are one Jamaica. But you call, me never hear Me never hear Mark Golding talk down about the labor rights in the manner that Andrew HOLNESS and in party talk down upon the PMP. I have never heard it. And if anybody else has, please point me to the video where me chastise Mark Golding. Right now. Point me to the video where Mark Golding tear down the labor right. Not even Damian Crawford. Damian Crawford always say, yo, we love you the same way. Point me to it, man. Point me to the other way. Mark Golding call labor rights dogs. Leadership have set different examples. Here, Andrew. I look like you don't know about good leadership.
Happy Independence Day, Jamaica. May Almighty God continue to bless and guide us now and forever.
I wish God had that one.
I say, this is the land of my birth.
Yeah.
I say, this is the land of my birth.
Yeah.
I say, this is Jamaica, my Jamaica. This is the land of my birth.
So Andrew. Since Mark Golding and Anita Garvey was the bad singing at Christmas, brother, you still a try, bro. Bro, you can't sing, bro. Stop embarrassing yourself. You're half key, you're half beat, you're half everything. Just left that alone, my boss. Left that one alone, my general. Left that alone. Listen to this. Call him a clone up on TikTok, you know. Bolo part there, you know.
Which position
Now this video is going viral.
I will always believe in the black, the green, the blue I sing. All nations pray to have their trials. We must face the test of time.
Now let's be honest. Andrew sound like he might give a speech in a parliament. Now many Jamaicans see that video. It's like, wait, where must see so? Good morning, Mr. Prime Minister. Part money already. Part money already yet. Wrap this up.
Hey, I don't know if you know that you would chat. Zane, but in name better than 876 on TikTok. And you know him always look on the post them and you know review the post them. So this is somebody comment them under the video. Listen to this.
Make your farm work. Make your farm work as can be. Very demure. Some man have that. I can't opposition leader, that's true, but love the socks.
Boy, I don't know who give me the socks.
It look like a Mrs. Oldest. Why that socks?
You want to see
Prime
socks?
Minister, please, for God's sake, wait for the...
Wait for the rhythm. Wait for the rhythm, Prime Minister. Wait for the rhythm.
Bro, half meeting, half key, man.
Everything.
Big up and just still, you know what I mean? One bro God, load the singing.
Load the singing, brother.
The man talk the singing.
Load the singing, bro.
He talk his song for true, man, isn't it? And he talk his song in proper English.
You know
whether he can sing or not, the message is loud and clear. What message? He can't sing. I'm going to tell you that I said, big up, if you have to apologize.
Yo, that you tell you easy. You must say, I better say,
with Andrew.
You must say, I better say, I have to apologize. You see, people around joke about these things, not Andrew. But them know say thin skin. And them a watch a Friday night pandemic. From that, you tell about your mother and the police go for him. And tell him, say, oh, him supposed to have. And some little idiot Jamaican. I go on like say, them know the law. And was Patrick where I deal with. And was trying to justify the man that violate the youth constitutional rights and human rights. Huh? You remember that? You remember when some people in the comment section them about TV about out the youth because you tell Andrew about him more. They can burn him out if you want about a free speech. That don't mean say if you get locked up in a jail. And we learned that valuable lesson because that same youth, that same very guy, right? Him win him court case and him get millions, I believe. Yes! Him win him court case and violate him human rights. The man don't do no crime. And them dig him up all from under him bed, video him, embarrass him. You know much emotional damage and trauma them put the youth through and force him to go apologize. The police them. What you mean if the youth win a court case? You understand? Some of us are trying to show you the people them not for no dunce. You understand? I wanna go on like some of dunce. And you know what is bad? Nothing wrong with being dunce, you know. But you see when they come and you get evidence said, you dunce, you have to do better. You have to do better. But you don't want to be wrong and strong. So I go continue call Uno, the one that wrong and strong dunce. Because them say we don't know if you real and you know if you talk down upon people, but no. Some of Uno need to call dunce. Because you're not trying to do better. All people showing you facts and evidence, right? Uno go on like say, Uno deaf, dumb and blind. Then no dunce, man. Uno dunce. Uno like to be in the dunce crowd. So be dunce. I know some of the dunce. You understand? Crazy, man.
He dresses impeccable. He dresses impeccable. Impeccable. The other one always feel verbal.
Also, this one, this a person at this no man, this a person here, this Mark Golden say. Mark Golden always look like him a come from a rum bar. I mean, you say Mark Golden not drink, you know? Me hear say Mark Golden don't drink. And you hear with him a spread from the man. But they don't really have nothing to say that type of problem. They can't send thief. Because he was never the prime minister. And he never in charge of the purse. And him rich. He get wealth and he gain wealth in a time on the earth different from when people left him. You understand? And he have a beautiful family with a beautiful black empress. When I see them pull out a gala yesterday and the crowd go, "Ray! Next prime minister, them dead." Remember that.
Big up my goal.
Can't this man.
Now this video is going viral.
I will always believe it.
No, people, no, look for Andrew HOLNESS socks. No, look for Andrew socks, mommy. Look there. Look at. You know, see a green, the whole color for Jamaica, they pan film socks. Diamond socks in a green and yellow and black. Man look like one big old clown to blows and straight. Hey, listen to me, man. Really, you never did office go so hard for the socks, my general. You don't have it tie already. The tie with the nice stripe them. The stripe them look good. The stripe them look good, I lie. Because me not bias now. The tie look good. But what is for? What that for? Yo, put on some black socks, brother. If you did put a plain black socks or plain yellow socks, it wouldn't look so bad. You could have even got green car your labor right, because we don't want to stay now. We can't do no better, you know. You could have got green, bro. You could have got full green. Me is not even a stylist, but me could have dressed better than that with the socks. The socks was a bad choice, Bridget. Anyway, let's continue. Like we hear the next Prime Minister of Jamaica, Mark Golden. In a few couple weeks, you know? Yes. Them not here. Hold on there. JIS, yeah, JIS. Jamaica Information. Yo, me need to trust JIS, you know? That's how bad it is. Boy, I'm going to tell you. I could listen to in leader, yeah, man.
Before that, the Jamaicans.
Myrtle, Wagwan Myrtle.
My fellow Jamaicans, 63 years ago, our island home, Jamaica,
Yes.
dared to be bold.
Yes.
On August 6, 1962, Jamaica raised its flag for the first time and declared to the world that we would chart our own course and write our own history. Our journey began long before that. For centuries, Jamaica had been shackled by slavery and under colonial domination, stripping our people of their freedom, language, and culture. Yet our people held on to their dignity, their resistance, and their dream of liberation. From the Maroons who waged guerrilla war against the British forces to the uprisings led by courageous figures like Taki and Sam Sharp and Paul Bogle, the spirit of freedom and independence burned in our hearts long before it was recognized by law. Jamaica's independence, therefore, was not given. It was earned. It was carved out of struggle, sacrifice, and the unrelenting belief that Jamaicans would one day govern ourselves and define our own destiny. It is this legacy of courage and resilience that we honor with national pride each year on August 6th.
Still a fight.
Jamaicans are an extraordinary people whose resilience, creativity, and self-belief have left an indelible mark on the world. Ours is the unbreakable spirit of a people determined to build a future on a foundation of freedom, justice, and unity. These foundational values of our nation must be nurtured and supported by progressive policies that uplift our people and strengthen our economy so that we achieve our destiny of greatness. We cannot accept a stagnant economy in which national productivity has fallen by over 20% since 2007, where the annual rate of economic growth trudges along at a mere 1%, where foreign direct investment is today less than 1/3 of where it was in 2016, where the unemployment statistics hide the reality of low-wage jobs while our people struggle to survive the high cost of living, and where the poverty statistics hide the suffering of 55% of our people who are enduring moderate to severe food insecurity. We cannot accept an education system that delivers such poor outcomes for our students.
Mighty God.
With over 30% leaving primary school without basic literacy and numeracy skills.
Yes.
And less than 20% leaving secondary school with 5 subjects, including English and maths. We cannot accept a health system that is delivering worse rates of infant and maternal deaths in Jamaica than was achieved 30 years ago, and where the daily lived experience of our people in public hospitals is substandard and demeaning. We cannot accept a shoddy, dilapidated road network which has suffered from years without proper maintenance, and an inadequate system of water storage and distribution, leaving so many of our communities without piped water in their homes. We cannot accept an inefficient system of delivery of public services with a bureaucracy which makes doing business in Jamaica so slow, frustrating, and costly,
Mighty
and
God.
provides impetus for corrupt practices.
Yes.
We cannot accept the
Accept it.
undermining of critical institutions of transparent and accountable governance,
Like the Integrity
such
Commission.
as the Integrity Commission, the Financial Investigations Division, and the Office of the Political
I want to
Ombudsman.
tell them to say I never listen to this speech, you know. You notice how me catch that? The Integrity Commission right on the ball, my general. No joke. You have to talk about these things because we can't say we're independent, but yet still all of the institutions them we are put in place to have that independence so we can clean up corruption in our country from the highest level. We have the same government when they were supposed to have work for we are work against we as a citizen. People wanna vote them out. Without no apology, I don't business, wanna vote them out. Them need to come down, them too dangerous. Them too dangerous, man. Look upon them actions, man. Take out impeachment out of the blows and want to take out impeachment out of the constitution. You remember when Marlene Mother who fought this said she hopes we can get this constitutional reform done before 2025. You see how she when I rush to jump up with fear and for them agenda. Marky G say, hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. And I'm thankful. Because I see this is the thing, you know. This is where me draw the line with anybody. I don't business who you is. I don't business if you're an intellect or not. Me no business who you be. You could have been a politician. Me argue this down any day. Cannot tell me say the PMP and the JLP is the same thing. You cannot tell me that. You're a liar from the pit of hell. You're a liar. I'm not afraid to tell nobody that. There's too much evidence to the contrary. If me tell this all the while, just a simple example. Any old Andrew HOLNESS and Mark Golden and the JLP and the PMP was the same thing. You see the needs, you see them one world order agenda, would have they are hell already. They would have sell we out long time. They would have make Andrew HOLNESS go along with everything and agree with everything. And that is a fact. Do that and beat me. That is my first argument. That is just one thing when me see that is of great significance. That draw one big demarcation line between PMP and JLP. They are not the same. Miss me with the bullshit. And then nobody in the PM, everybody in the PMP signed the code of conduct. But nobody, not even one person in the Jamaica Labour Party signed the code of conduct. Not even one. They are not the same. They are not the same. You understand? Look on the situation with the brother the name where Mr. McNeil take over in constituency down west side. How that constituency there? Which constituency Mr. McNeil there now? Right? The gentleman we talk about the scam of them. The man got say something on stage about scammer. Mark Golden call him on the same night and say, hello. You know what happened though? And that was the end of it. The man have to take the man off of the ballot, brother. You can't represent the party and talk about scammer. And the man tell him, say, boy, boss, you know, some I drink and some did mean and ray. But when me respect, and the respect, and the understanding of what the leader say, as that I got Dennis Meadows. Thank you, man, Dennis Meadows. If that was a JLP operative, remember me tell you, say, if the people in the media space never uproar about it, Andrew HOLNESS wanna move him. Look on George Wright. Allegedly take chair beating wife. I know him I run now after a sabbatical of being in the shadows. PMP and JLP are not the same, man. A different standard, man. Different standard. Me see that with my own two eyes. Nobody not tell me that. I observe the actions of the Prime Minister versus the actions of the opposition leader. They are not the same. They are not the same. There's so many principles that Mark Golden hold tight to that the JLP don't have and then don't exhibit. And it's for this reason I could never vote for a party like that under the leadership of Andrew HOLNESS. Any one of them whether they know. There's nobody in the JLP who me can say, yo, you know, so that person they have good character. Not even one. Black Barbie, what's up? Me search far and wide. Me dig, me look. Me say, alright, look on the situation with the Prime Minister. How come you not see nobody come out and say, we not have some hope for Dana Morris Dixon. She said she a Christian. We not have some hope for she. At least, you know what? These allegations are just too much. Anywhere smoke the fire must stay. I'm out. If I even do that, quietly leave or resign. No explanation. I have your integrity intact. But none of you, all of the women that were there in the JLP were still there in the JLP. I cheer for George Wright, come back in the JLP. And una woman, enough people are going to say, oh, you know, a man, a woman business that and his wife forgive him. So as woman, I go stand next to a man who do that to your wife. I'm girlfriend at the time, allegedly. You have no problem with that. So how would I go advocate against other man who beat woman in Jamaica when you don't have somebody in our party who allegedly beat him wife? With a cheer. I say if you ever see that the video there, if you have the unfortunate, right? if you don't ever be unfortunate enough to see that video. Hey, you see all him, hey, you see all you see you, Cliff Hughes. Cliff Hughes, you never cringe when George Wright gonna beat your wife, allegedly. Eh? Cliff Hughes, you never cringe when George Wright gonna beat your wife, allegedly, in girlfriend at the time. You never cringe. But you have problem with Dayton Campbell. I raise him voice to them attack. Eh? You never cringe. When George Wright gonna beat his wife allegedly in the video, you never cringe. Oh, you never offer him the box in his face neither. You never say, oh, somebody in here can go and box him and tell him to stop beating his wife, allegedly. Eh? You never see fit for that. But you want box Dr. Dayton Campbell, you don't want box no. You see all you Dennis Strong. You see all you with that one the name we are Justice Minister. The one they laugh about the woman them get molested and them something there. Chang, you see all you Chang guy. Chang. You? Me I tell you man, all I wanna get exposed. God Almighty not sleep. Believe. Jamaica you must never ever forget these things. Eh? Where was Cliff Hughes? I wanna show me one clip when Cliff Hughes they chastise George Wright and ask somebody if you go box him and make him stop beating in girlfriend at the time allegedly. Where was he? Him never see the tape. And that him gonna say, you know, we didn't come across that tape. Just like how they never hear Desmond Mackenzie when he said somebody taxi man them are evil and them a child molester and them a rapist and them something there. Them never hear when him say that, you know. Them never hear when him say that. But them hear Marky G go on them Brett and cuss bad word. Them never and me no know. It's like them have this problem, you know, say, should I say that? Never say it, I'm in a business right now. You know, say you Cliff Hughes. You know, so I figure out why I don't like Mark Golding. Because Mark Golding not really depend on phone thing, because he have a wife, You understand? Mark Golding not like men. I feel like say, that's why you don't like Mark Golding. Yeah. And I'm going to play one tape right now, like how I mentioned that. Because you know, so I listened to Talking Man TV last night. Cliff Hughes, a openly gay man. A openly gay man. Let me play leader first, because I can't cut off a leader. Hold on there. I get to Talking Man TV. I find it. Because I have it. No worries.
Ombudsman. Nor can we accept the alarming creep towards more autocratic tendencies that undermine the foundational principles on which our democracy has been built. We cannot accept a Jamaica which has the highest level of brain drain in the Western Hemisphere.
What a
as
disgrace.
Our people seek to move overseas to build their future.
Can't build a future in Jamaica.
Here at home cannot meet their daily needs.
Hey, let me tell you something. I consider myself a patriot. I'm going to tell you why I consider myself a patriot. You know, say, I frown a little bit. Just a little bit. Years ago. Pan people where I run down foreign woman to get married and go get stay foreign. I frown upon them, you know. I tell you the truth from my heart. I be transparent. I frown upon them a little bit because I watch her. Firstly of all, I know disrespect to foreigner them, you know. I just tell you the truth, you know. You see some of you with them David and married, they would have never did with a girl that look like that at Jamaica. When you hear me say, they would have never, I talk about the man them specifically. And some of the woman them too, because they listen to you, 200 germs. They would have never dealt with a woman or a man will look like that in a Jamaica. No for the woman them and the man them when you see go married some man. And the man them go married some woman overseas. They would never, ever look upon a girl with shape or have that the face there. Never. And you know how them love upon the woman just to get a visa. You know how much abuse them take. So me a patriot. I was never an advocate for that. I say, you know what? I want to build a kingdom right here, so you know. I want to build a business. You know, be successful in Jamaica. But this government, this present government, has shattered all of my dreams. If them get in a power, me probably have to, why Trump, you have to work with me in my general. Yeah, man, and if, you know what, Trump me even ask if to work with me. Because I must go to America. May I try to go to Africa or something because Jamaica not go fly, brother. If this a government go back in a power, Jamaica not me, I got to get out like the movie Get Out. Because them money are cripple the economy. Them money are cripple the middle class. If you're not rich already, you can't reach under this government, you know. Me can't tell you that, you know. A be a scheme and schism and ism. You see what I deal with? So me I tell you, say, me consider myself a patriot. I want to stay at Jamaica. That's why I'm so happy. I am so elated. I'm genuinely happy about the plans that the People's National Party have. And guess what? It is my view that the People's National Party is underselling what they're going to do. So you see when them go past what them do, people are going to be like, oh, wait a minute. But them say they're going to do this and then gone past that. They're being very meticulous. They're being very wise and prudent. Not to over-promise anything. I think they're under-promising and they're going to over-deliver. That's exactly what I think is going to happen. That is exactly what I think is going to happen. I feel it in my bone. I am very excited about the housing plan them have. Right? I'm very excited about the education plans that Damon Crawford have. People me don't want to run a bag of dunce around me, brother. I want educated people at Jamaica. I want the youth them educated. I want as a big man can hold a conversation with a youth and me I say, wow, that youth will teach me something. You feel me I deal with because him there school and I am not. So him supposed to teach me something. You feel me I deal with? And that the type of Jamaica them want. I want the type of Jamaica when me see a local youth from early youth where them business mind is being nurtured. And them turn all millionaire by them at 18. Yeah, I do business while in school and I get A's at them thing them want to see in Jamaica. Me no mind people richer than me, no. Because me no bad mind. Me no bad mind, but I want to see productivity. And that I want to see. And you cannot say that after 10 years we are either going in the right direction or you can see. Can you guys see the vision of the JLP? Can you guys see the light at the end of the tunnel in the current way how things are running? Let us be really honest about it. I can't see it. All I see is death and destruction. And that is what is happening right now. The amount of people missing, the amount of people missing, the amount of abuse of the police, them abuse the citizens them at Jamaica. The taxi man them get run off of the road by the legislation where HOLNESS them put in. The man them lose their license left, right and center. Them come in with them all buster. Brother, listen to me, man. Me could have go on. It not work out, brother. It is not working out. Patrick, big up. Where you say? Where you say blank? Bolo, bless up, brother. Mary, you know. Mary, boy, me I tell her. So what, you can't use that? Both sides. Oh, what is? Let me play this back. I soon go up on my computer, run the computer now. So I can play from a computer.
Now carry them forward to fulfill their dreams. The promise and hope of our independence are in danger of being lost if we fail to move the country forward out of the quagmire of these challenges that make daily life so hard for so many of our people. We have the capacity to turn this around and to overcome our adversities and build a strong economy that delivers opportunities for advancement for all our
everybody.
People. However, to solve these deep and pressing problems will require honest and diligent leadership
Yes.
that is caring and inclusive,
Yes.
and which steadfastly upholds integrity in public life. Jamaica needs leaders who tell the people the truth,
Yes.
rather than empty promises which never see the light of day. Jamaica needs policies and programs that tackle these fundamental weaknesses that are holding our people back, and that will unleash the great potential that we have to achieve a quality of life for all our people.
Yes.
That will create a more balanced and caring society,
Right,
in which all Jamaicans feel valued and have an ownership stake. So as we celebrate the 63rd anniversary of our independence, we are approaching a crossroads in history, an opportunity to embrace a positive and progressive future for the Jamaican people. The time
hold
of
on there. Before me even go there, sir, when you hear what the man say a while ago, let me play it back. Because we don't want to miss it now. Don't want to miss it.
Tell the people the truth, rather than empty day. Jamaica needs policies and programs that tackle these fundamental weaknesses that are holding our people back.
Yes.
And will unleash the great potential that we have to achieve a quality of life for all our people.
Yes.
That will create a more balanced and caring society.
Yes.
In which all Jamaicans feel valued
Yes.
and have an ownership stake.
Ooh,
so
right
as
there,
we
sir.
celebrate
Right there,
the
sir.
63rd anniversary of our independence,
Right there, sir.
we are approaching a crossroads in history.
Right, that's an ownership stake. Ladies and gentlemen of Jamaica, labor rights, undecided voters, everybody, have you improved, has your life improved where ownership is concerned since the last 9 years? Like land, equity. Land is equity. House, business, farming plots, land again. Beachfronts, we can't even access that. Has your life improved where equity is concerned under the Jamaica Labour Party? Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Absolutely not. As a matter of fact, things have digressed. Things have digressed. The position of ownership it has gotten so fickle, it has gotten worse. There is like we are moved backwards. Literally we are moved backwards. You understand? Hold on there. Oh, Mary say. Mary says, so true, Nora. We cannot have people handling the country and not setting example, being held to integrity and morality. Yes. Listen, man. When you see your leaders, they don't act like them above the law, you know. You're in a trouble, you know. Yeah, man, you're in a serious trouble. You understand? Remember me tell you that. We make it general finish.
In history, an opportunity to embrace a positive and progressive future for the Jamaican people. The time of choice is nigh, and it is a choice which will chart the course of our nation for the years to come. In the spirit of our independence, I pray that our people will honor the struggle of our forefathers that brought us this right of choice, so that when time comes, we exercise our right of democratic choice to ensure a better life for our people and a better Jamaica for all. On this Independence Day, let us move forward with unity, courage, and conviction, building a Jamaica that honors our past, rises to meet the present, and boldly claims our future. Happy Independence Day, Jamaica. May God bless you, and may God bless our beautiful nation.
One Marky G, never two. Them for know that. Alright, something else more I share, I don't know. Big up ABR News, she's killing it, man. Telling you, ABR is killing it for real, bro. Woo! Lord of mercy.
Why do we need to bring them here and test them to find out that they don't work? Somebody failed them. You see, every time when we talk, then take offense. Every time when we talk, then take offense. Now, alright, I'm gonna assume that Daryl Vaz understands basic maths.
Supporters of the PNP, they are way more intelligent than those of the Labour Party. If you don't believe me, make a post and
Listen to this. Listen to this.
Bless up, BVR family and viewers. Welcome back to the channel. It's a girl and Isabel Rose. And in this one, roots reggae artist Tanya Stephens defends herself amidst bully tactics from Jamaica Labour Party supporters after she questioned the old decommissioned school buses. As well as records showed that JUTC buses got damaged with the hilly routes, but this government still didn't learn. After $500 million went down the drain in 2016. Stay tuned for the details at hand. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Run go over to Martha's Couponing Foundation, a charity foundation that supplies students back in Jamaica with school supplies. All she asks is for you to support the YouTube channel in order to help her continue this charity program. Please and thanks. Like up the video, share up the video, subscribe to the channel. Help her to pass 1,000 subscribers. Now, ABR family and viewers, the old decommissioned school buses that was brought in from the Americas under this current administration have been making its round on social media, showing up the incompetencies and even the failure. This is a colossal failure with our tax-paying dollars. Some are arguing that these buses could have been donated to Jamaica, or a little to nothing was paid for these buses. One such particular person was a roots reggae artist, Tanya Stephens, and too often times we've seen a Tanya Stephens who is very vocal, a frank individual. I love her commentary. You might not agree, and some will agree, but she's entitled to her opinion, she's entitled to her truth. And so at all times we've seen the labor rights supporters running out on the lady's page in order to bully her, to silence her, and they will never ever able to do that with Tanya Stephens. And so she was the one who, put out the picture with the bus, basically with the tail scratching the road surface. And like many others who, was circulating it on social media, we are Jamaican citizens and we have the right, like any other citizens, to voice our concerns.
Of course.
And so the labor rights them took her on, and she had to come back with this video to defend herself. It was her who Daryl Vaz was responding to when I put out what he stated after the
Peggy Wagwan, Philip, big up.
Issues. But this side say people have the right to their own outcome that they determine. The people have the right to self-determination. And if you want a negative outcome, then you have the right to that too. I don't have the right to try to force a better outcome on you. So I'm learning to stop doing that. It's very hard because instinctively, I want the best for all of us, individually and collectively.
Right. Especially collectively.
But if we don't all want
No. You see that what you said a while ago? I can relate. It's very hard, It's very hard because you see when you have a heart, you see when you care, and Ramsey, what's up? You see when you care about your people, you care about Jamaica, and you want to see Jamaica be the best you know it can be, and even better, and you see people just, like, them just not get it. Them just not see it. Them blinded by this and them blinded by that. And that's why I despise, listen to me, let me tell you something. I despise die-heartedness. I'm telling you that right now. I despise die-heartedness. Let me tell you why. You see? You have to remember that you're dealing with people, So, You can't have Judases infiltrate organizations. It's just the truth. So, you will have an individual infiltrate the organization, fake them way to a position, and then erode that organization. They go against all the principles of the organization. Does that mean the organization is a bad organization? No, it doesn't mean that. It doesn't mean that, you know. Right? So, you have to be, not because somebody, not because somebody is a part of the organization, that means you must not look at their actions with a fine scrutiny. You understand? First of all, you must know what the organization is about. That's the first thing. So when that person is getting out of line, you should be able to say, wait a minute, no. This does not represent the core principles of this organization. So why are you, whoever that person is, why is that person violating these principles? You feel what I'm saying? You can be diehard or diehearted like me, but you must be fair in your judgment and know that wrong is wrong. Well, when I put it that way, all right, me work with that curiosity kid. I'll work with that. Is the toxic people them? We can't see wrong as wrong. It's like everything the people them do them right. Even when they know say it wrong, no brother, me can't deal with it. Me blame that pan die-heartedness. That's how me blame pan die-heartedness. So that's why I don't like die-heartedness. But the way you frame it, me understand your position. Me can't work with that. I can't just admit say wrong or wrong. Can we? Like seriously, can we guys? Yeah man, if you know, yeah man, yeah, Marky G, you did cuss bad word, you did wrong. But you are going, you apologize and me appreciate that. Because nobody not perfect. You apologize immediately. You never go up on stage and tell we say, oh, you know, say, make some excuse like say, yo, you never did say it, you could have do anything. Cause I don't know how politicians, some politicians can be. Only the labor right them, not see nothing wrong with it. I'm not even talk about the old boss them specifically. I'm just talk about in general. Because Daryl Vaz, I can't say Daryl Vaz disappoint me because I don't really have him in a high regard for anything positive, to be honest with you. Him have a basic mind. Him have a basic mentality. You know, it's very basic. It's not two-dimensional or three-dimensional, and then I'm thinking him just basic. Listen, just listen.
I want that. I don't have the right to force my standards on you. So I'm trying to stop doing that. However, when I posted the video of the bus, the school bus, and Minister Vaz came and responded in a civil manner, and I give him props because I did not think that was possible from anybody in the JLP. I really did not think that was possible.
No. Tanya Stevenson is a former labor right, you know? Tanya Stevenson, as much as how me not understand it, Tanya Stevenson rate Siaga. Me no rate Siaga. Me no rate Siaga no attack. I know when come to a Jamaica with the CIA. So me can't rate him. That's me personally. I don't know what kind of relationship they have. Me still love Tanya Stevenson. And nobody can get me to love Tanya Stevenson, alright? Me can't tell you that right now. Labor right or no labor right. What go on original youth, big up yourself. Me love Tanya Stevenson. Tanya Stevenson is a mind. She have a mind. Somebody who you need to have some serious, can have some nice conversation with and all her vibes. Real person. You feel what me I deal with? Yeah. Nobody not perfect but me. Love Tanya Stevenson. But me just, Tanya, if you listen to this, darling, me just can't understand how you rate Siaga. And if you could have helped me out, would I like, you know? But me still love you same way. The word is love. Anyway, Yeah, what she said a while ago about never, she didn't know it was possible that a labor right could be civil. No, people. You know, you have to have a terrible reputation for somebody that is, you know, used to be, you know, among you. It just, I mean, I feel love her if you call a spade, you know, man. Yo, she one of the best labor right me ever see. Tanya Stevens is one of the best labor right me ever see for media. You understand me? I don't know if she want to be called a labor right. But, you know, giving her love for Siaga and what she said, me I say she a labor right. If I'm wrong, please correct me, Tanya, if you hear this. No, I'm not going to say that because, no. I'm not going to say that. No, I'm not going to say that. I don't know disrespect to Tanya. I'm not even going to say that. Because people are going to put things together. You know, some people, some investigative people are listening. Anyway, what may I say? Tanya, if you make a statement like that about the labor rights them, from the highest level, you talk about the man them where them are the leaders of the party, Daryl Vaz and McCain. She said she never knew that she could hear a civil response. Mighty God, embarrassing. This is embarrassing. Let's continue.
I don't think they're capable of it anymore because they're so toxic and they're so combative and they're so divisive. They're so warboat and warmongering,
what's
so
up?
crass and so decrepit that I did not think this was possible. So big up yourself, Daryl Vaz, and call me give devil them do, you know, and me call spade and me call shovel.
You hear that? She said she give devil them do and she call spade and call shovel. I mean, I love this lady, man. Boy,
shovel. I'm call heel back, and majority of labor followers them these days is heel back. Excellent and lacking lotion. However,
oh my God!
If make a post the picture of Missy circulating on the bus.
Yes.
And I post it because the back of the bus long hang off back of the wheel.
Yes.
Tires.
Yes.
And the back of the bus going up an incline touched the road.
Yes.
Minister Vaz responded, I failed high school maths in CXC. Why do we need to bring them here and test them to find out that they don't work? Somebody failed them. You see, every time when we talk, then take offense. Every time when we talk, then take offense.
No, that is an excellent question. You bring a portion of bus come here. If they did bring one or two buses, if they did bring one or two, I bus them. If you test them in the rural area, if you see the routes them where them have challenges, you know what I could understand. But then even if they not gonna bring bus to test them, the man them carry some old bus, brother. 10 to 15-year-old bus. It still don't make no sense. And that's the truth.
Alright, I'm gonna assume that Daryl Vaz understands basic maths. Mega assume because a Douglas Vaz picked me.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure he have the benefit of
education.
High quality education.
Yes.
Mega assume give him the benefit of the doubt say him understand basic maths. But him busy because him run one whole parish. Him busy. Right? And him have him hands dipped in multiple businesses. So he's a very busy man. I mean I'll be facetious, I mean I'll be none of them things. He's really busy.
Shaki is
so
real.
So he time for sit down with one piece of paper and one protractor and one sitting for work out the maths of how the bus then never fit. But what about all the people around him? I tell Andrew already now, I say, Andrew, it's either the people around you really, 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 really stupid.
Or them don't like him.
Or they don't like you. And they want you to feel. No, I'm going to say the same thing to you, Daryl. Them people around you don't like you. None of your people don't like you. They don't like you at all. Because by whatever magic, no manage to carry the magic school bus that come to Jamaica, that could have been figured before it touched the road. Say it can't friggin' fit.
Yes.
I, in my crackheadness and dunceness, can't say it not fit. And the next thing too, we're going into election and we would like to have free and fair and peaceful elections. Can you all tell your sycophants and cheerleaders, can you tell the dingbats, the nonsense, the earheads, the no-brainers.
Mighty God.
Can you tell the people with the vacuum between their ears?
Wow.
Can you tell those idiots
Damn.
who are testament to the failed education system
Jesus.
that they should shut the fuck up and allow citizens, fellow citizens to have their voice heard?
Oh my God. Talk
Can you
about
just
it.
tell your sycophants, tell your
Please.
idiot followers
Please.
to shut up and get off of people's page? Like when I
Please.
go on my page and I say, how was I disrespectful? I post one actual picture of one actual bus on one with actual road. Now you have a whole heap of idiots come on and either say, that's why they're testing it. You're stupid, and you are the reasons why we have the kind of performance we do from the politicians.
Yes.
Don't listen to me and get this clear. Both the JLP and the PNP are capable of way better than they're doing. But the reason why they will...
I totally agree with that statement. Both the PNP and the JLP can do better, way better than they're doing. I totally agree. Last part, me agree same way. Listen to what she said.
The reasons why we have the kind of performance we do from the politicians. Don't listen to me and get this clear. Both the JLP and the PNP are capable of way better than they're doing.
Yes.
But the reason why they will never do it is because they're not blood clot idiots.
Damn.
Who know? Because nobody holds them to any standard.
Yes.
Who know? Standard law. Who know?
Yes.
Defend every fucker what them do.
Yes.
You think they're really not capable of more than the mediocre performance what them do?
Yes.
And I fully agree with her statement.
Alright, me agree with that too. People, when you look on the screen here, do not be distracted by disingenuous, evil, wicked thoughts that some have for these buses to fail. September morning, they will not fail. Under my watch, they will not fail. Under my government's watch. Disingenuous, evil, wicked. The most... Me notice Daryl Vaz use one syllable words a lot, you know. Bad mind, evil, wicked. And who write this to you, Daryl? That disingenuous something there. But we are going to look what disingenuous mean. We are going to look what it mean. And make somebody come for me in the comment section so I don't know what it mean. Yes, please say that. You think that's what I mean? Me, I do this for people and for myself. Sometimes I need to do a refresher course. So, disingenuous means not candid or sincere. Me didn't know the sincere part. Not candid. Typically by pretending that one knows less about something than one really does. So, Daryl Vaz is stating, ladies and gentlemen, that the people that are making comments about the buses and the concerns that we have, that we're not sincere. We just want to see bus them fail. Brother, you're slow, brother. I want the slowest comment this or tweet this me ever see. Bro, we are trying to warn us so the bus them not go work in the terrain. We could have seen that we had the foresight and a bad mind and a wicked and a evil and a disingenuous. We just didn't know saying they not gonna work. And they are not safe, sir. Look how much crash already. Overheat, tire bus. And then you're gonna make statement about they will not fail. Daryl, you know, say from what day you make some statement to me have to wonder about you. First, me wonder if you're a Superman. Because me here talk about say, you're not afraid of bullet. What? If a bullet is being fired at you, you better be afraid of it. And that was the context because shot they fire the place and you was say, oh, you're not afraid of bullet. Yeah, you're not afraid of bullet. Huh? I was confused. Even persons that are criminals are afraid of bullet. They're afraid the bullet reach them. So, me wonder if you're a Superman in the Daryl Vaz. Because Superman is an uncle character. Because I must cartoon you be. You can't real. You're not afraid about it. That never make no sense. You know what I go on. Now, you said this. That people are disingenuous and they are not sincere. So me have to really wonder about you again. Because I know say you don't believe that. You try to convince yourself, say, that well-thinking Jamaicans that had the foresight to know that these buses were not going to work at the age they are. I was on my live on Bolo TBV. Guys, you guys really need to go and subscribe to my channel, Bolo TBV. I was live on there the other day. And I'm going to go live on those channels randomly, so you don't want to miss. You understand? And I was talking about the buses. And there's a wonderful day one moderator, SJ. Shout out to SJ. SJ sees this. That's from the Kwame Brown sector. Shout out to Kwame Brown. And I was asking her about the school buses now because she lives in the States. And I was showing her what was happening with our school buses that we bought, the 10 to 15-year-old ones. And she was like, that's insane. When she saw the bus trying to go over the slope and couldn't go over, and she saw the burst tires, she's like, listen, the buses in America go under severe, I'm talking about detailed checks, because the state is not trying to get sued for no kids getting hurt. You heard? So those buses, brand new tires, high maintenance. You get me? Changing of the oil, whatever it needs. They are checked up constantly to make sure that they run smoothly on the road. Now, Daryl, based off of what me I see here, so you know, me I try to figure out. All of these buses will crash in a vehicle. Who are going to pay for them vehicles? They bust them insured? And how comes the tire burst? Did the bus them have fitness span them? Who passed the bus them at the depot? Who passed the bus? People, I don't think I think about this, you know. Some people, I don't think they're really looking. This bus thing is a dangerous thing, you know. Those are hazards on the road. They need to go park them and check them and make sure so everything good with them. Check all of the tires, then put on new tires. Change the oil, whatever they need to do. We are in the we are what, August 6th, August 7th, 7th, August 8th. Now September them bus are supposed to roll out. So whatever why the bus them not retrofitted yet? First of all, who is going to retrofit the bus? I have so many questions. But Daryl, you think that we're being disingenuous? Yo, as much as all some of the labor at them eat that, you think someone want nothing happen to them? Eh? You think someone want nothing happen to them, pick the Daryl?
I meant when she said,
eh? I don't want anything happen to them youth. Me don't want you say the bus a drive and wheel go rotten and bus and next thing you know an accident and the pity them go get hurt. Me don't want to hear that, brother. So it's not no disingenuous. Nobody no evil around here. What is evil, Daryl Vaz, is not doing the right thing for the bus them to make sure so they fit. Because our children are carrying them. That is evil. Right? I mean, I want the parents them, you know. I want the parents them. Sending no picnic on them bus out to no own risk. Send your kids on these buses at your own risk. You want to see how God a bless you with all of these incidents for sure to say the thing no level and the thing no right. So you better take sleep and mark that, yeah? Because everything that Peter Bunting say, the man was on point. Every single thing. Look upon this. Hilly Road slay JUTC Golden Dragons. This is from 2021. So even the JUTC bus them. Look back at the JUTC bus not that long, you know. And then still they have problem in 2021 with the hilly routes them, you know. So why you gonna get some bus where the back of the bus even longer, 2 times as long as the JUTC bus them and expect say oh, it was going to be different, or it never was going to be worse. We said that I got to take millions to change. No, of course we worried about the children then. I don't know when I talk about Black Barbie. We are very worried about the kids. Right? And we don't want, because of the stupidity and the ignorance of this government and them followers, we picnic them go get, you understand? Because I say people, big up ABR News TV. She is doing a phenomenal job over there. I have to say. Phenomenal. Out of 5 press, phenomenal. Phenomenal. When it comes out to drop in the news, them like bloop, 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 pump pint. Yeah. Most of the time I them hear from first, may I tell you straight. Most of the time I them hear it from first. No, back to Cliff Hughes. Cliff Hughes. Sir. Let us go here.
Camila Johnson Simmons said that.
Hold on there.
They know. True, they know they're not. The party never fail.
Welcome once again to our viewer.
I'm here
to bring taximen on side. And you know why that is?
No.
It's important. Every time you hear this man, he shout.
You have to worry about how you communicate to the Jamaican citizen. Go and worry about how you communicate HOLNESS corruption to the Jamaican citizen. Eh? This type of way, brother.
I know this so. Right out. Violence.
And see everybody who is there at the gate.
The abomination still for have man keep going up in party and the nation.
You gone and you clicking and
right.
in your investigation you summarize your
So Cliff Hughes, the brethren we are talking at the audio here is an open gay man. He's a doctor. And he might talk to Nigel Clark. Zane, and somehow your name come up in a Cliff Hughes. Yeah, man, somehow your name come up. So, me I qualify the statement that we make earlier. Me feel like say the reason why only no like Mark Golden is because him no love man. Listen to this.
You the doctor, you're a pastor, you're at Universal Life Church. Can you go on video call and call? You think you're talking to Dr. Nigel Clark?
Nigel Clark run off after
you think you are a corrupted man?
Because it exposed.
As I said, I'm Jamaican,
Nigel make a run feet to Black Clark.
Move out of the country. And I'm gonna put this out for the public to know everything that you've been talking about.
Oh, you mean, Patrick? A joking, bro.
And it will be out. You're rude and it just proves how nasty and corrupt. Why the hell you need to see me on a video call? Why the hell is it important to know if I have a church?
Hey, Nigel Clark. Nobody feel like say your judgment passing on my general. Your judgment sure, you know. Yeah, man, you need to go listen to the Apostle Peter Chambers, man. Nobody feel like say you look at IMF move. You escape the judgment. Can you see all of them things in the affidavit? Remember say you in a Nigel Clark was there for most of that, you know. You remember good. Remember say you did present, you know. You did in a government, no. For some of that, not true. Yeah, man. Remember me here say you are Andrew one is he say, yes, we did it. And then catching up on the mic. Oh, that they go. Let's continue.
So you can send out your goal. I know who you is. I know who Dr. Horace Chang is. I know who Andrew HOLNESS is. Ask Patrick Bailey, who is Dr. Jeremy Gardner, my very close friend of
Horace Chang, a lot of people have secret fear Horace Chang, man.
And I will put in out the article, this recording, so don't think I'm scared. So send your wounds.
So much people have secret phone up.
Have yourself a good night, sir.
Sure.
I'm here.
I'm here. What the fuck you want?
Hello? Yes, I'm here.
We're gonna talk. See, I got pulling up in party. We're going to talk.
You seem to be convinced of the bigger point.
You can't convince me to not talk. We're going to talk.
As I said, I know what politics is. No,
Don't call me no sir, my name Talking Mind TV. I'm
corruption. I know that I am a let me tell you who is Dr. Jermaine Gordon.
Tell him.
Open gay person.
Listen.
All right.
Who know all of your secrets, who know every single one of your own mendel on that side of the fence.
Hold on there. Nigel Clark, according to this openly gay person, him know no secret. All I know is mingle. And I play hypocrite. Mighty God. So, let's continue.
Party, I will blow you out and go ask Patrick Daly who you're speaking with. Will Mendel on that side of the fence and critical in the party. I will blow you out and go ask Patrick Daly who you're speaking with.
Wow.
Go and ask Patrick Daly who you're speaking with.
Go
and ask Cliff Hughes who you're speaking with.
Wow.
Go and ask who?
Patrick Daly who you're speaking with.
Go
and ask Cliff Hughes who you're speaking with.
Wow.
Patrick Daly who you're speaking with.
Go
and ask Cliff Hughes who you're speaking with.
Wow.
So Cliff Hughes, you see why I come to the conclusion when I come to? This is not slander, not my word. According to this man here, this doctor, gentleman here, that is an open bisexual. The man saying elevate himself from the ghetto and go America. He man sound like somebody where intelligent. Me not tell you that, because the man has said him not have a problem with Jamaica of the stance for homosexuality. You know him man have a problem with Uno. Nigel Clark, the Jamaica Labour Party, only in a government where mix and a mingle. And I go on like someone now mix and a mingle. He man a burning out. And rightfully so. Because we no mix and mingle. Let me play this song. We no mix and mingle, bro. Believe. Let me find this song. Yeah. Massacre, where you there? Make me find this song. We no mix and mingle, bro. Believe. Hear that? We no mix and mingle. Let me see if I can find a clean version. Yeah. Run it. Pass single. Yeah, man. See it, yeah? Yeah. Listen up. Hey, Cliff Hughes, listen up. Cool. Wow, I saw that. Remember good now, man. What you say? What you deal with? You hear that? The white don't lock off his store. Then they push us. That's a toast. Have the most. The post. We no mix and mingle. Remember good not Cliff Hughes, you no mix and mingle, you're deaf. You're not here.
Pop off the boss. Rich long time, we no chat on the boss. But long time, we will pat on the boss. We no mix and mingle. Chat on the boss. But long time, we will pat on the boss. We no mix and mingle. No chat on the boss. But long time, we will pat on the boss. We no mix and mingle. Mix and mingle. Mix and mingle. We no mix and mingle. We no mix and mingle.
Alright. Just know that, yeah. We no mix or mingle. Alright, sir? Good. Yeah. So, according to the gentleman, you, Nigel Clark, and several other members of the party are mix and mingle. So you can imagine. I mean, you're talking my TV said this, you know. You can imagine. This is true what the man has said. The openly doctor, the openly gay man, saying that you guys are mix and mingling in that world. But yet still, you have Daryl Vaz on stage play the song Bun Chichi Man. So Daryl Vaz, you burn out the people in your own party. That is not nice. That is not nice, Daryl Vaz. That is quite hypocritical. You understand? So you, Cliff Hughes, me just say, just low Marky G, me general. You hear that? Because Mark Golding really mix and mingle. You understand? Yeah, man. Man only mix and mingle with his wife. No guy. You understand? Respectfully, of course. Let's continue.
Oh.
I've been to the up in Cliffview's house with the big parties.
What?
On the New Year's Eve and see everybody who is there and
Wait.
the day party them.
Oh! Oh! So, Cliff Hughes. I want to go on there, so Cliff Hughes here keep gay party for New Year's Eve. I want to go on there, so whoa. Not my word. I the openly gay man says, so the man say he has been to the New Year's Eve gay parties. Mighty God of Daniel, at this Jamaica come to. So Cliff Hughes, when the earthquake they lick, me know you when a Fred say earth split open and take you in, you know. Me know say at that moment, you see God in a Cliff Hughes, you need to change your life. You need to repent, yeah? Yes, man. You need to come out of them business the way you're in a bossy. God I want a long time, you know. Me hear some prophet and prophetess talk about you. You can't stay there. Time is short. Anyway, wanna listen again. And not my word.
Wow.
I've been to the up in Cliffview's house with the big parties on the New Year's Eve and see everybody who is there at the gay party them.
So Cliff Hughes, should we believe that you are keeping, as the man said, gay parties? The people, I don't know nothing about these people, so nobody tell me about a long time. Them something here is pretty fresh to me. Less than a year, I have heard rumors about these things. Me no follow people. You understand? Especially celebrities are so-called well-known people. I don't follow them up. I don't business with them. You understand what I say? You understand what I say, Black Barbie? I don't follow them up. So I couldn't know. So them thing is pretty fresh to me. So Cliff Hughes, so yeah, according to this man here, you keep New Year's Eve party, gay party, at your house. So can you keep a gay party without being gay? That's my question, you know. Can you keep a gay party and not be gay? Can a heterosexual keep a gay party and not be gay? Is that possible? Just asking for a friend. Let's continue.
And see everybody who is there at the gay party them.
So on New Year is on a place food fight. So what kind of ritual that?
A most one ritual to hey, talk about DV the vampire. That have to be a ritual like devil. No, sir.
That, you know? New Year's Eve, the innermost a place sword fight. Now ritual that, man. That is an abomination ritual, you know.
Mighty God.
So the whole of the Labour MP them now. You tell me say gone in the Radio Man Station house. Gone play sword fight. So then look at now.
So okay, so hold on there. So Cliff Hughes. That means say you have secret for enough of them then. No wonder no. Hello, remember go look if me see nobody I condemn Cliff Hughes about him utterances against. Has anybody seen anyone in the Jamaica Labour Party criticize Cliff Hughes about his utterances towards Dr. Dayton Campbell? Has anyone seen anything? Has anyone? Let me see. Facebook. Let me go Facebook. Let me go Facebook. Let me go Gleaner. Let me see anything in the Gleaner. Road work. A Spanish town. Blah blah blah. What is 4H club? What is OS denies allegations made against Secretary General? And which part this American state say? Okay, that's America. Alright. Let me see. Glass pole. Indicom rings body cam alarm again as police killing spike 111%. Mighty God. Police them are going wicked. Jesus. How long shall they continue to ignore the cries of the people for the body worn camera them? And see it, people, them are trying to pin this shooting at Donovan Williams constituency upon the PMP. I know me don't see nothing in the media. I don't see no media outlet condemning cliff views. People, if you don't see anything, you make me know. Hold on there. Why this not charge? Alright. No, sir. This serious. Alright, what me have to do now? JLP condemn shooting. Them are condemn shooting, but they not condemn cliff use utterance. We have the capacity to turn things around. That are the message. God have mercy. I don't see anything, guys. I don't see anything. Don't see anything at all. Let me continue with the audio while me switch around things.
And subscribers. Oh, I say check.
I was chipped to my computer.
I take time to talk. I'm not nobody here, so I say it, So, them want to know, their wife vagina is supposed to shit up.
Oh, no.
So then them and a wife walk around with a shit up vagina.
Ew.
Mighty God.
Ew.
And the hospital no good, because them and wife, they never give them.
All right, people, don't go nowhere, Zine. Don't go nowhere. I am going to change to my computer. Do not go anywhere. All right, please. Thank you kindly.
For a small group of investors.
Quite different.
Negative, you've seen things that are things and you've probably been, I can't.
I want to listen to.
I know, and I understand.
Cliff was a local clip here.
Justifiably upset and angry. I don't mean.
No, we were having a conversation. We were having a conversation trying to understand your prospect of going behind. No.
Yeah, man. I say I want to see my man the radio station, man, not Spike Hill. I'm back home to my wife in Jamaica. Remember them uptown try experiment and make a dog and sin sex them, I never know. These politician man wife, they not live no life. The wife, some of them a handbag. And one time it's not going to parliament, they accompany their husband will play sword fight on New Year's Eve. What a dirty fucker them. So this is Aboriginal saying work hard for nobody not going to nothing. So you skip a line. You tell me no cliff views. You talk like your Andrew come through no struggle. But you skip a line. You never wait to turn. You skip a line. Because see money are coming.
Alright, people. When I see the thing, the display change, per phone end. Are you guys hearing me? Are you guys seeing me? Talk to me. Talk to me like lovers do. Not necessarily that, but yeah. Talk to me now, people. Let me know what I go on. Oh, it's there. People not see it, not hear what I go on. Talk to me. You know, say some people they are work, but somebody must can relate to me what they must see. If they must see, talk to me, guys. Where y'all at? Patrick, one of them. Alright, Black Bobby, thank you. Alright, let's continue. Because the audio not done yet, Yeah, man, the audio not done yet. You see me, I deal with that, no way in the audio yet. Let me speed up a little bit, because I think it's serious. I'm going to cover 2 more things. You see me?
And you want to skip a line to you know? You skip a line and nobody not give him no space to come back in. Fucker. He dep on the soft shoulder batter. And you want to skip a line. Couldn't wait in turn, you know. Nobody not give him back an entrance in. He dep on the soft shoulder. A batter. Fucker. As the cliff user skip a line. See man, you expose him. See man, yeah. Because New Year's party, I expose him. Cliff use. You'd never wait a turn. You skip a line. You should have waited a turn. Jesus mercy.
It's a hypocrite and corruption, not that I'm leading to say, I'm all for saying Jamaica have its right to stand and say no homosexual law is okay with it, but I'm just showing you the extent of the corruption that I know. Because you're interested to know who you're speaking with.
Daryl Vaz, you're the next blood clot one. Daryl Vaz, you're the next one to me have a wit against you. Because you know that this sword fight keep every blood clot New Year's night. And you have the audacity to come on stage and use human psychology for Jamaican people. When you don't know to God, to God, you don't know to God say upon your side, the shitta bush people them there. You know them guy that can remember now, members only, you know, and he's a member of parliament. So you get fear for your pass. It's either you want to sit out one ear, but your pass always did it. And me say every one minute I give the pass them, you know. Me say my gate man. Yeah man. Me say I let that suit him dress up in there, you know. Yeah man. Me say I want to see my man. Me say every 1 minute I give the pass them, you know. Me say my gate. I let that suit him dress up in there, you know. Yeah man. Me say I want to see my man there. The man say if you walk, you must step on the land, man. Because this new type of Jamaica will not try building now. It's not going to work. And every new thing good, you know. And everything, sometimes we have to make some things pass. And every new thing we have to take up. And every new thing we have to take up. Some new thing we have to allow it. Our kind of style is. The Labour might keep members only party for New Year's Eve. If you celebrate, if you welcome in the new year with an abomination type of behavior. Jesus mercy, God.
I really apologize for angering you. I'm just doing my job of interfacing with people who are upset and trying to explain.
No, we're not upset. You got me upset when you asked me to go and video call. When you try to investigate who I am.
No, sir, I'm just being myself.
You see when they look at Batty Secret bust out. You saw them operate. You see when they want to look at Batty Secret become public knowledge. You saw them operate. And this is shit back in the parliament that talk about Master Mark, you know. And look how he might talk to this virgin now. Through this virgin I have in file. Eh? But Madam Speaker, Master Mark, look how he might talk now like one look a bitch. Through the virgin have them file. With the gay party, with the JLP member of parliament, them are going at the radio station man house. Every New Year's Eve, there's these Labour right MP creating an abomination act on the land. Then defile the blood clot land every New Year's Eve. That is a ritual. Remember, you know, the act itself is a ritual, is an abomination, you know. And if you do it on a New Year's Eve in a Babylon Matrix, welcoming the New Year's. It is a ritual. So these people are create a ritual. These Labour right MP and radio station man and doctor and top police get invited. You know, look at top people them who under the umbrella with Andrew and Cliff Hughes. You know, members only, then get them membership card and then drive in and park up, go play the sword fight and come back out and go on at them as somebody. That's one set of dog shit them. But people if throw some dirt on them can never stink up the place. What a life.
And yeah, you misunderstand. I don't mean you any harm. I don't have the capacity to
I'm talking about the police checking.
I'm sorry for your experiences.
I mean, if I was in Jamaica, but I know you're long enough in America.
Yeah, please, sir. I understand.
All please, right here.
Very negative. You've seen things and you've probably been, you know, I can't.
I want to listen to.
I know, and I understand.
This was a clip here.
Justifiably upset and angry. I don't mean.
No, No, we were having a conversation. We were having a conversation trying to understand your prospect of going behind. No, you indirectly threatened me. You indirectly threatened me, and everybody knew when you asked me.
I did not. No.
Dr. Clark.
When you explain to me your history, I completely understand your trepidation when I asked you that question. Okay? I completely understand it. I wouldn't have known of that, sir. I was having a conversation with you, and I'm trying to...
I'm having a conversation. Okay, I'm having a...
About it, Nigel Clark got now a big water. Them are going to abuse him. Them are be a molest him or get. Them are going to molest him from just until thy kingdom come. Because just listen to him talk. Like, just listen and talk like one little bitch now. So, you know, this a big water went in there, you know. Them big shark, they just going to bully him. Them big shark, then just going to bully him. He going to become a Venetia Philip out in the big water. Because I listen to one local live on TikTok since night. I hear one local birdie I say, a Desmond Mackenzie and joke Venetia Philip. Say a Desmond Mackenzie and give Venetia Philip the vaccine. Yes. Some here say a Desmond Mackenzie. But a Venetia Philip. They must ban bun to them and take vaccine. So they might carry the shit up. But you know, get some local youth in some local place, you know. What a life. Because the husband never gone New Year's Eve. Go play sword fight in the radio station one house. And then gone back home to their wife. And give them the same sword where they use to play sword fight in the house. And then she took vagina now. Gone give one local youth in the garrison, one local youth uptown. And the youth they carry go give local girlfriend, and the girlfriend carry give back one next man in the garrison. So when you check it out, you know, and then politician man wife here, you know, I spread disease in Jamaica, you know. Uptown, the disease never come from going to a garrison, you know. Remember, them uptown try experiment and make a dog and sex them, you know. And so they live uptown in uptown life, you know. They live a different life, you know. They live a different life. They live a different life from regular Jamaican. You never know. These politician man wife, they not live no life. The wife them. Some of them a handbag. And one time she not going to parliament, then accompany their husband will play sword fight on New Year's Eve. What a dirty fucker them. Eh? So this Aboriginal saying work hard for nobody not going to nothing. So you skip a line. You tell me now cliff views. You talk like your Andrew come through no struggle. But you skip a line. You never wait to turn. You skip a line. Because see man you can talk some things boy you know. You skip a line. You know wait to turn. You should have waited to turn. You don't wait to turn. You skip a line. Andrew wanna skip a line too, you know. Andrew skip a blood clot line. And watch out, he skip a line and nobody not give him no space to come back in. Fucker. He dey on the soft shoulder batter. Andrew wanna skip a line. Couldn't wait in turn, you know. Nobody not give him back an entrance in. He dey on the soft shoulder. A batter. Fucker. As the cliff user skip a line. See man, you expose him. See man, ya. Because New Year's party, I expose him. Cliff use. You'd never wait to turn. You skip a line. You should have waited to turn. Jesus mercy.
It's a hypocrite and corruption. Not that I'm leading to say, I'm all for saying Jamaica have its right to stand and say no homosexual law is okay with it. But I'm just showing you the extent of the corruption that I know. Because you're interested to know who you're speaking with.
Daryl Vaz, they're the next blood clot one. Daryl Vaz, they're the next one to have a wit against you. Because you know that this sword fight keep every blood clot New Year's night. And you have the audacity to come on stage and use human psychology for Jamaican people. When you don't know to God, you don't know to God say, upon your side, the shitta bush people them there. You know them guy that come remember now, members only, you know. And he's a member of parliament.
That is it.
So you get fear pass.
People now
hear you want to sit out one ear, but your pass always there.
You hear me clearly out there?
Cause me say ever want me to give the pass them, you know. Me say my gate man.
Yeah. So
yeah, man.
Cliff use, boy.
Me say a leather
Eric
suit
on
him
a
dress
dog
up
at
in
a
there, you know.
midnight to blow
Yeah,
his
man. Then
rough.
this girl say, I want to see my man there radio station, man. Politician bicycle. And the local sleeping dress them. Brazilian hair. And look at this one, Mackenzie. But did that Siaga bitch? Boy, them a girl a stoop low. Them a girl, them mind low, you fuck. They even can make them qualification and their expertise. Now if them feel a work, get them through. Them a girl are good with them pussy in them forehead and no expertise. Them a girl just decide that them pussy and them a use get around. I don't understand this girl. Then look on Desmond Mackenzie now, comparing to Venetia Phillip. Jesus mercy. I want to lie, me hear say them a joke. And one time Desmond gone, me say one next brown man come, me say Desmond go in the morning go eat him plate of curry chicken. And then the brown man come in the evening come eat film leftover curry chicken. And me a listen, right man go, me a listen, right man go, I drop some bomb over TikTok, me a listen since evening. Me say Desmond eat the curry chicken, me say Desmond love curry chicken, curry. I don't know if I must say a cody in my mind. Me say I love curry. So you go eat film around a curry in a Sunday morning. And then the brown man go eat film leftover curry in a Sunday evening. After this man, them man left. And so me I hear my right man go, boy, me I tell you, the JLP party to a ramping shop. When you come in at the ramping shop, when a night, we like when you come in at the ramping shop. Boy, me say, my girlie, I go on somewhere, but she's
I have to drop that one this evening. So we are gonna get this done right now. Change up a thing. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, in this one the brother Bolo conglomerate is here. Bolo VNR is here. In the ladies and gentlemen, in this one, you know, so we are going to ripe mango. Yeah man, so ripe up the likes them for me now. Ripe up the likes them. Yeah. We are going to the affidavit. This is episode 2. Seen? Yeah. Let's get it.
Hi again. Who are interested in getting rid of a corrupt administration led by criminals. We're now going into part 3 of the Craig Beresford affidavit. And for those of you who don't know, Craig Beresford is the lead investigator at the Integrity Commission that Andrew HOLNESS tried to have suppressed, and the court turned down his request to suppress the admission of the affidavit. So by now you know that his 2020 declarations were certified, but now Mr. Beresford is about to explain why the 2021 and 2022 could not be certified. All right, the declarations could not be certified. So just a little recap and then I continue. I refer to paragraphs 12C and 19 of the second HOLNESS affidavit. Those paragraphs are an abuse of process and a collateral attack on the findings of this court that I examined Mr. HOLNESS's statutory declarations for 2022 and 2023. Mr. HOLNESS's statutory declarations for 2022 and 2023 were received by the Integrity Commission on March 29, 2023 and March 27, 2024, respectively. Since then, I examined those statutory declarations in accordance with the provisions of the Integrity Commission Act. But I have not been able to recommend to the Integrity Commission that they should be certified. This is because Mr. HOLNESS' statutory declaration for 2021 is finalized and certified. I am not able to accurately determine whether there is any growth or decline in his net worth in subsequent periods, which may require an explanation. Any omissions from his statutory declarations from 2021 would impact future calculations of Mr. HOLNESS's net worth. I refer to paragraph 12H of the second HOLNESS affidavit. There is no attempt to stir up the public's sentiment against Mr. HOLNESS or embarrass him in any way. My only interest is to faithfully discharge the mandate of the Integrity Commission. The matter of the source of funds concerning the claimant companies with respect to Mr. HOLNESS's statutory declarations for 2021 remains outstanding. Once the source of funds is confirmed from Mr. Holness's 2021 statutory declaration, then the examination of his 2021 to 2023 statutory declarations will be concluded. So this is page 9, and this is Mr. Beresford saying that, listen, the source of funds has not yet been submitted, right? So this was the first affidavit by Craig Beresford, and it's signed. It's signed and it is stamped by Justice of the Peace. So we're going into the second one now, right? Well, no, this is the documents. This is CB1 with the documents, and the documents include a copy of letters dated. So we just finished the affidavit basically. So everything now left is his evidence. You understand? And this is from page 1 to page 98. So that's how much evidence Mr. Beresford has presented in his affidavit, right? So we're going to go through these one by one. So the first one was dated January 25th, 2019. And this is the chairman and their chairman and members of committee, examination of statutory declarations. So that's the title. The Most Honorable Andrew Holness, ONMP. A review was conducted on the statutory declaration submitted by Mr. Holness since he became a parliamentarian in 1998. The scope of the review covered statutory declarations for the period June 1998 to February 25, 2016. The subject of this exercise was to determine whether information entered on the statutory declarations was a true representation of the assets and liabilities of the declarant, and that his net worth, when calculated, was commensurate with the income stated. After carefully reviewing and formulating an opinion on the facts as they presented themselves from our investigation, it was observed that his assets increased substantially over the years, and especially over the period 2009 to 2012. You hear what I'm saying? His assets increased substantially. Some other areas of concern were identified and required further investigation, clarification. Letters were subsequently submitted to Mr. Holness seeking clarification on various issues. The responses received, however, were not sufficient to adequately satisfy the concerns that were raised. In May 2018, under the new Integrity Commission, another letter was sent to Mr. Holness advising that the Commission awaits a response to. Its letter dated October 5th, 2017. He was asked to respond by June 22, 2018. Remember, you know, him and the first Integrity Commission fall out and him get rid of them and put in a new Integrity Commission. You know. I remember it's him appoint the first board, and when them, I don't remember what the issue was, I'm going to investigate it, but him get rid of them. So when you hear new, this is the second set of people that he appointed who also have the problem. So it looked like because he was concerned that they were digging into his business, he got rid of them, and the second set now, he expected them to kind of not dig into his business, but they decided that they were digging anyway. On August 23rd, 2018, he submitted a letter seeking additional time within which to respond. The Commission acceded to his request, and he was granted additional time to October 15, 2018, in which to reply. In December 2018, another letter was sent to the Prime Minister advising him that to date we have not received a response, although he had promised to have this prepared and delivered by October 15, 2018, that is. To date, no other response has been received. This matter is being referred to the Commission for further action pursuant to Section 42(4) of the Integrity Commission Act 2017. So this was by Joy Powell, Director of Information and Complaints. So she was the original Director of Information and Complaints before Craig Beresford took her position. So you see, the matter actually predated Mr. Beresford's employment. So when these people are claiming that Craig Beresford is a PNP and whatever, just remember that Craig Beresford is not the one who started to dig into this. it was actually before that, because he has been non-compliant for quite some time. So that was the first, this upside down, report in relations to Appendix A. Okay.
I think that is very important to note, ladies and gentlemen, because what we have, is this narrative out there that somehow, the Prime Minister is under attack from individuals in the Integrity Commission that is somewhat aligned to the PNP. And it's just utter nonsense when you look at the evidence. So this is a key part right here. Let's continue.
All right, so this is titled Report in Relation to the Statutory Declarations of the Most Honorable Andrew Holness. That's upside down, right? And that's Appendix 2. So here's the background. Mr. Holness entered representational politics in 1998 and commenced filing statutory declarations in accordance with the Parliament Integrity of Members Act. Over the years, upon examination of his statutory declarations, net worth statements were prepared. The changes in Mr. Holness's net worth over the years were closely monitored, and these statements were presented to the then Integrity Commission for review. Based on information the Commission received at the time, all the net worth statements reviewed up to the year 2011 were cleared by the Commission. Consequently, an inordinate increase in wealth was identified, and as a result, a special investigation was considered. 2011 is right as Andrew Holness became the leader of the JLP. Remember, he became the leader of the JLP in 2011. This commenced and was conducted by an external investigator. So a long time them are watching me now. Based on what the investigations gleaned, which encompassed the declarations years 2005 to 2016, a detailed report seeking his comments response was sent to Mr. Holness in October 2017. Up to February 21, 2018, the Commission was not satisfied with the response they had received. Hence, the matter was brought to the attention of the new Integrity Commission, where it was referred to the Director of Investigation. So we are going to stop part 3 Deso. There's something start get interesting now, as you see. Listen, we have a whole heap more to cover. There's a lot of So this is part 3. Stay tuned for part 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, because you see, this is it now. The Integrity Commission needs to get a lot of props, and they have to take some beating too. They were under-resourced, but they were meticulous, and they caught it, and here we are. So when the right time come, whoever for charge for corruption, I got charge for corruption. You understand? And Gaza, big up yourself in the Gaza. We never did realize that the audio was playing, double audio was playing. But I figured it out. So here we go on part 4.
All right. 4 of the Craig Beresford affidavit. And I'm going to start reading again from the report in the relations to the statutory declaration of the Most Honorable Andrew Holness, which is Appendix 2. All right, so let's just start from there. I had started it already, but maybe recap because this is very important. Background: Mr. Holness entered representational politics in 1998 and commenced filing statutory declarations in accordance with the Parliament Integrity of Members Act. Over the years, upon examination of his statutory declarations, net worth statements were prepared. The changes in Mr. Holness's net worth over the years were closely monitored, and these statements were presented to the then Integrity Commission for review. Based on the information the Commission received at the time, all the net worth statements reviewed up to the year 2011 were cleared by the Commission. Consequently, An inordinate increase in wealth was identified, and as a result, a special investigation was ordered. So that was 2011 when he became the leader of the GLP. This commenced and was conducted by an external investigator. Based on what the investigations gleaned, when encompassed declaration years 2005 to 2016, a detailed report seeking his comments response was sent to Mr. Holness in October 2017. Up to February 21, 2018, the Commission was not satisfied with the response they had received. Hence, the matter was brought to the attention of the new Integrity Commission, where it was referred to the Director of Investigation. So you see how long they've been investigating him? And not just now. With respect to the 2017 annual report of the former Integrity Commission, mention was made that Mr. Holness's declaration was not cleared. This was due to the fact that not all the bills supporting payables of approximately 20.3 million, which are in respect of the construction of his house at Lot 202 Shenstone Drive, were presented. To date, the remaining bills to support the total amounts has still not been submitted. In Mr. Holness's 2018 statutory declaration, he
wanna hear what is happening here? So when Andrew Holness says to the people he searched far and wide and he didn't know that he was being investigated, I want you guys to remember these dates, you know. I want you guys to jot these things down, man. Right? This man is in, yo, the man dangerous, you know, man. Big that boy, man, tell her, hey, man, nothing like so, brother.
Still reconciling this amount. On May 21, 2019, a letter was sent to Mr. Holness advising him of the outstanding matter and asking that he respond by June 25, 2019. Terms of reference. The former Integrity Commission initiated an examination of the statutory declaration of the Prime Minister on receipt of certain information in respect of his filing of the statutory declarations. This examination resulted in the former chairman of the Integrity Commission issuing a letter dated October 5, 2017, seeking clarification in respect of several items as reflected on his net worth schedule covering the period June 30th, 1998 to December 31, 2016. You see the period. Okay. It is noted from the correspondence that a response was required by December 15, 2017. See Appendix 1, letter dated October 5, 2017. A response to the queries was ultimately received April 16, 2019 in the form of a financial journal, June 1998 to 2018, and are noted as comprising 36 pages. That is 1. 2, Sunshine Mobile Company Limited company profile, and noted as comprising 8 pages with an attachment. That's Appendix 3. The Leader, so these are all the businesses associated with him. The Leader Taxi Service Limited company profile, and noted as comprising 3 pages with attachments, Appendix 4. Overview of Omega Bridge Finance Limited, and noted as comprising 7 pages with attachments, Appendix 5. Documents labels Appendices 1 to 22. Findings. Further to the Integrity Commission's letter dated October 5, 2017, and subsequent reminders, Mr. Holness provided responses to the Commission's queries in a 36-page financial journal, including attachments detailing business activities, investments, and liabilities. His explanations disclose multiple businesses and accompanying investments, assets, and income, which were not previously declared. The financial journal dates back to 1998 when Mr. Holness was first elected as Member of Parliament, and covers the period to 2018. So that's a 20-year period. The documents as presented were accepted as being additional records and explanations supplied by the Prime Minister, and form the basis upon which we shall form our conclusions. It is important to highlight the business activities, associated transactions, and other undeclared investments before stating the responses to the Commission's inquiries as they form the basis of its explanation. Undeclared businesses, assets, investments, incomes, and liabilities. The following disclosures were made in the Financial Journal to the Commission relating to business activities, investments, incomes, and personal loans not previously declared. Premium Group Limited. Prior to 1998 election, Mr. Holness was employed as a listen to this now, this is very important. Premium Group Limited. Prior to 1998 election, Mr. Holness was employed as a special assistant to Mr. Edward Siaga and managed his business, Premium Group Limited, a position he held until September 2000. Of note, income from this employer was not declared for December 2000. 2. Sunshine Mobile Company. Mr. Holness noted that he was involved in the taxi business and before his entry into representational politics owned 3 motor cars which he contracted to Sunshine Mobile Limited. After Mr. Holness registered the Leader Taxi Service, he had as many as 8 cars operating in Sunshine Mobile Company. In November 2000, Mr. Holness indicated that he agreed to purchase Sunshine Mobile Company from the then owner, Bob Buchanan, on the following terms. On a listening, the purchase price of the business would be $1.4 million payable in weekly installments of $15,000 until complete. On a listen. Mr. Buchanan's debt to Mr. Holness's loan company, Omega Bridge Finance, would be written off. Mr. Holness would take control of the business and become managing director, a role he assumed by January 2001, and all shares would be transferred to Mr. Holness on the payment of the last weekly installment of the company. Mr. Holness said he managed this company until 2005 when it was wound up and the assets sold. He said the company was not officially transferred to him as the owner died before the deal was finalized. So Bob Buchanan died. Mr. Holness noted that the business was mainly cash-based and estimates average yearly revenue of $10.2 million, operating expenses of $6.48 million, and operating income of $3.79 million. He also recalls that he recovered approximately $3.5 million from the sale of Sunshine Motors assets, and that the company was eventually struck from the Registrar of Companies on January 20th, 2018. The business activity, the assets therefrom, and the income derived were never previously declared from 1998 up to the date it was said to have been wound up and the assets sold. The Leader Taxi Service Limited. Mr. Holness explained that this business was registered in June 1999 with his wife, Juliet Holness, as the main shareholder, and 2 members of his constituency executive as shareholders and directors. He indicated that he was neither a registered director or a shareholder, as he was advised against this level of exposure. This business continued operating until 2005 when the operations were wound up and assets sold. Of note, this business was interlinked with Sunshine Mobile, to whom the Leader's motor vehicles were contracted. Between 1999 and 2005, the Leader owned 7 to 14 motor cars and 2 minibuses. The business reported total average revenue of $23.27 million and a total average net earnings of $12 million. Mr. Holness noted that by the end of 2005, he recovered over $4.5 million from the sale of the Leader Motors. This company was removed from the Registrar of Companies on the 28th of January 2011. His connection with this company and the income was previously unknown and is now being brought in as proof of having an additional income. All right, so that is part 4. We're going to part 5 now. All right, okay. All right, hi again, everybody. Welcome to part. All right, gentle people, let's get down into part 5. And of course, we're discussing all the companies that Andrew Holness came up with in his financial journal from between 1998 and 2017. So we were talking about the lead of tax service. That's where we reached. So all declarations for 1998 to 2005 bear no evidence of accounting for this business and its income. So it never did report it here originally. All right. So the next company now is Omega Bridge Finance Limited. Based on the financial journal, this business commenced operation from 1998, but was not formally registered until August 4th, 1999. You see how much business Andrew Holness opened when he became MP? Remember, say all of them business here, him open as soon as him become MP in 1998. Before that, he was a special assistant to Edward Siaga in what the company did name? Premium Group. Right? So before that, Andrew never nobody till Siaga boss him and give him a seat, and all of a sudden him start open 20 trillion company. All right? So Omega Bridge Finance Limited. Based on the
Ladies and gentlemen, rewind that what you said a while ago and mark that down. Alright? Yeah, the history of Andrew Holness's wealth is quite startling. Or the lack thereof information around it, it's quite startling. Let's continue.
The financial journal, this business commenced operation from 1998 but was not formally registered until August 4th, 1999. He explained that this business was initially funded by his parliamentary salary, reinvested monthly repayments, proceeds from the sale of assets, and receipts from the Lido taxi company, and eventually Sunshine Mobile. This business offered personal and salary deduction loans, bridge financing for small business, micro-enterprise financing, and small business venture capital financing. A profit and loss statement for the first 6 months of full operation was submitted along with a balance sheet of the second year of operation. The figures featured in Mr. Holness's explanation in his journal differs from those noted on the balance sheet. Make we get down in it. Omega Bridge also leased office space between 2000 and 2004 and held certificate of deposits with ISA Trust totaling $1.9 million between 2000 and 2001. Mr. Holness referenced excerpts from Omega Bridge Finance transaction reports, which indicate that between December 1999 and November 2001, loans totaling $12.7 million were issued. He noted that by the time the business was wound up between 2005 and 2006, approximately $12 million, or about 70% of the loan portfolio, was recovered. These amounts, according to Mr. Holness, were placed in passive investments in stocks, CDs, repos, and alternative investment schemes. You want to listen, listen, because we are getting at the nitty-gritty now. Mr. Holness indicated that he removed himself as director of this company when he became a government minister in 2007, and his wife Juliet was added as director. The business has been dormant since 2005 and remains on the register of companies to date. Investments and income from the business activity were not declared for the years 1998 to 2005. So this is a ghost company. It is to be noted that in the explanations provided by Mr. Holness concerning the businesses highlighted above, namely 2 to 4, he stated that these activities were entered primarily to support his constituency activities and were not declared as they were not considered a part of his asset base. We have no choice but to reject that opinion, as reliance is being sought on the income earned and assets at the disposal of the entities of war. These assets have either been sold or made further investments in an effort to substantiate assets now in his possession. Investment in cash plus. Come now. It start get sweeter now. Investment in cash plus. Mr. Holness indicated that he commenced placing deposits in alternative investments in cash plus in early 2005. Remember, at this time he was a member of parliament. He could not recall the amount of the original investment, but he invested $2 million in May 2006, which was encashed from a First Global Bank certificate of deposit. At June 30th, 2006, the balance on the cash plus account was $4.6 million, which Mr. Holness said meant that approximately 2.2 million was in the account prior to the 2 million deposit. According to Mr. Holness, the initial and subsequent deposits were derived from funds recovered from the proceeds of assets sold in his dissolved businesses, of which we have already noted he stated was to support constituency activities, which was rejected. So at first him tell them, say, him use the money to support constituency activities. Now he's saying that he invested the money in cash plus. What a tangled web we are weaving here. He noted that he made his first investment in cash plus in 2005 and continued holding his account until 2007. The investment has never been disclosed. The investment has never been previously disclosed. It affects declarations for the years 2005 and 2006 and was encashed in 2007. On the listening on. First Global Bank Money Market. According to Mr. Holness, he opened his account in January 2005 with an initial sum of $400,000 and was never previously declared. So he never tell them about the seed. So he never tell them about the cash plus. He never tell them about First Global Bank. He never tell them about the taxi company them. He never tell them about all of them something they were to tie up in. Omega, all of them something there. All right. First Global Financial Services Certificate of Deposit. In the financial...
More ask the people them something. And you can let me know in the comment section. You feel like say Andrew HOLNESS purposefully omitted these things because he knows say it was going to look bad on him from an early stage in his political career. I mean, cash plus all linked. All of these Ponzi schemes this man invested in. And him have this account here, so open there, and none of this was mentioned. Man, listen. Let's continue, man. Boy, I try to tell you, boy. This man right here, boy.
Mr. Holness, he disclosed that he also invested $3 million in a certificate of deposit at 12.5 interest, which he subsequently allowed to roll over. Mr. Holness explained that these funds were proceeds recovered from the sale of assets in his dissolved business, of which we have already noted he stated was to support constituency activities, which was rejected. So you see, him claims that the money, you see, he's investing the money that him claim was to support constituency activities. In 2006, $2 million was withdrawn from this account and placed in cash plus as noted above. All right. This investment was not previously declared and it affects declaration for years 2005 to 2006. Personal loans and advances. Mr. Holness disclosed that he made personal loans and advances to family members and friends between 2006 and 2010. Which he did not include in his personal assets. These include loans and advances made to his relative Everard Curtis Stewart between June and December 2006, totaling $2 million. This was made towards the expansion of Mr. Stewart's spice manufacturing and distribution business. Okay. Payments were made in cash, checks, and direct payments to suppliers from Mr. Holness's parliamentary income and funds recouped from Omega. I see. These amounts were partially repaid, $1.9 million between 2007 and 2009. Loans and advances of $1.38 million and US 92,000, which is 7.3 million Jamaican, totaling $8.6 million to Mrs. Holness and her sister in 2008 in relation to the Birdsucker real estate development. I see. These amounts were repaid in 2009 when the project was completed. The specific source of funding for these loans were not identified by Mr. Holness, but the recovered amounts were accounted for in increased investment in 2009. A personal loan was made to Paul East in 2010 of US 13,500, which is 1 million Jamaica, from GMMB Investments, and 1.3 million from Stocks and Security, totaling 2.3 million. Mr. Holness said these amounts were repaid in 2011. Nothing was declared in relation to the personal loans and advances in the declarations for years 2006 to 2011. You see how much things him hide? The source of funding for these loans remains unclear and possibly may be attributed to funds stated as constituency support previously rejected by me. This is the constituency support. Olent Investment. It is noted on the Commission's file that a query was raised previously and statements were seen for 2005 and 2006 in relation to investments made to Olent. All right, so we are going to stop part 5 right there, so, and come back with part 6. Listen, we don't even reach a quarter into this thing yet. It is so long. We don't reach nowhere yet.
Here from the Queen, Miss Right Mango, and really appreciate what she did in reading it and going through it, because you see, sometimes you have to take your time with these things, you know. So this is episode 2 of that, and you guys can really storm up the comment section and you know, me really hope the labor right them have a honest power with themselves. Just you know, just be honest, labor rights. You know, just be honest with yourself. You know, look good. This does not look good. This does not look good. All of these. And you notice in the statements, some of the statements that was made, he didn't think that he needed to disclose certain businesses and accounts. That would defeat the purpose of a statutory declaration. All your assets need to be disclosed. And you know, I always hear talking on my TV mention Daryl Chuck. I mentioned Chang earlier in the live. I think it was Daryl Chuck I was talking about, you know. The Justice Minister, Daryl Chuck. So I correct myself on that. And I said Chang. Daryl Chuck, man. Daryl Chuck, you man, me say only God alone can come off a cross. The way how you attack Integrity Commission in the Oversight Committee, may I tell you, they really need to look into you. Are you one of them? Are you one of them that's being investigated, Daryl Chuck? Man, I can't wait for these revelations to come true so we can know who is the 10 people that is being investigated by the Integrity Commission. Only thing gonna see banga yet. Hey, me tell you say, remember what the prophet them saying, man. Me mean open disgrace straight up to the election, you know? Open disgrace back, open disgrace back, open disgrace. Jamaica, wake up, yeah? All I want them to need to wake up. People that, no, I have to show this before I go. One Marky G, may I tell you, hey, I tell you, one Marky G, that ain't no boy test. No boy test. As a matter of fact, may I record it too. Yeah. Yeah, man, I one Marky G, people. One Marky G, nobody test. May I record this. May I record this. Show now the people receive the general. How are they? How I put it on? How in personal page and put it on? Okay. Around yourself, people. I got it. I got it. See it, man. This was the moment.
Of course, the colors of our flag and the colors for which we have become internationally. Colors also donned today by our leader of the opposition, who we see there in the front seat, about to step out of his vehicle. Giving a wave to the entire National Stadium. And Mrs. Golding, always by his side. Couple that has not been shy in speaking about their union, about what has happened.
You know, so this make Cliff Hughes cringe. You hear the people receive Mark Golding in our stadium. This make Cliff Hughes cringe, you know. Right now, Andrew no sleep from yesterday. Right now, Andrew, may I tell you, them a feel it, you know. I don't want to feel like they not feel it. Because them, you cannot unsee the love. You understand what I deal with? You can't unsee the love, people. Can't unsee the love. Eh? Hey, may I tell you something? I couldn't be a politician, you know, because they all them hypocrite. I can't play hypocrite stuff. I could have never take one picture with all this woman. Eh? With VR street history, I can't rub shoulder with them people. Brother, that's why they say see certain things. People where I deal with righteousness, them can't really engage in to a certain level. I couldn't be a politician and have a rub shoulder with certain people. Where them name out a road, you know, good. All type of nasty allegation behind their name. Me not shake your hand. Me no want you transfer certain dark energy upon me. It not gonna work. Me no want hug you. You understand? You have to respect me space. And that's why I like the Chinese them sometime, you know. Because them have a style where you see them go so and then just they nod them head look a bit with their hand like that. Right, it look on the young PMP general girl there from Exchange. She dey on the ground and a video market a while ago. What you mean? Me here say them didn't want, some people didn't want to see them go boo Mark Golding. So if that is true labor rights, really feel. When they want to go orchestrate and look at booing to Mark Golding. The word is love, man. And you can't go around authentic. Love, you hear that? You remember good. You hear me I tell you? Man with clean hands and pure heart. But look how Marty G put himself together and them have this criticism of him that he look like he just come from Rumbar. The man have him beard. I'll me have my beard too. Some people like clean thing, but I like my little beard. You know what I mean? You know what I say? Yeah, so me no know. Only just racist, bro. I'm not telling a lie, you know. I don't think me did on a level of racism. Right? But I think all of us, because of our PTSD of things that happened to our people in the past, you know, we have one little bit of racism in a way when it comes to white people. That's true. Let us be honest. Because if you know your history about what they did to our people, some of the nasty things, it will get you angry. However, I have matured and I have understood that whilst I'm big up Mr. Julian Robinson and his wife. Whoa. I'm big up Mr. Mayor Swaby. What you mean? Big up the man them and the ladies them. You know what I mean? In our real life, they're looking fabulous. Looking fabulous, guys. Looking fabulous. And big up the gospel artist that came through the other day. You know, big her up. That was a beautiful concert. But man, This was the moment, man, right here. This of them weak in a
Of course, the
people.
colors of our flag and the colors for which we have become internationally
This of them
known.
weak in our year.
Colors also donned today by
roll out in our place and the
a
whole
leader of the
place
opposition who we see there in the front seat, about to step out of his vehicle. A wave to the entire National Stadium, and Mrs. Golding always by his side. Couple that has not been shy in speaking about their union, about what has held them together. It's really lovely to see as they greet the Minister, Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sport. Time for a photo op. And then they will make their way up to the Royal Bar.
For that, you might lose your job for your big up Mark Golding and fame, good up wife, and their relationship, because some people life rock you out there. I don't call any name, you know. But just say you might lose your job for your highlight marketing in such of a wonderful light. You can imagine a man that is committed to his wife for over 30 years. A man that look on his wife the same way when they meet her the first day meet her. The same fire in her belly. The same desire in her belly. The same goo gaga. You know, Dr. Dayton Campbell talk. You know, hear out Dr. Dayton Campbell talk. Not just him alone. Every single member. I was your name Angela Brownberg. When you say the man wife name, the man cannot resist smiling. The joy. When just everything just come back in him. Every moment. This beautiful life when build with him wife. The kids them in grandchildren, our child. When have the blessing of a good woman in him life. The man just can't. He just too much. He can't help himself. The joy of hearing him wife name. Whenever hear such man, see such man have the same type of look upon him face when such people get mentioned. Yes, I will leave it right there. And them thing about them, miss, you might lose your work. You might lose your work. And I don't want you to lose your work, you know. Hey, leave that alone, yeah? Leave it alone, alright? Good. Alright, let me see. Some of them scenes are supposed to depend on this, you know. Brownberg tells distractors to hop off Golden Fender. Hey, me say, me love that woman here. Hey, Angela. Why me love you one more time? It's a God sending a man. Hey, you need people like them there in your party where have your leader back, you know. Yeah, man. People, you know, so I left that alone. I go too hard for our day, you know. I left that alone. Let me find the article here. What is Jamaica tourist boat? Oh, you seen boat there, center it. Ambassador, them a milk you for everything you got. I wonder how much them a pay you. I think God, I hope you get back your money. I hope all the other people in my SSL will lose their money, get back their money from this wicked and caring government. Angela Brownberg, chairman of the People's National Party, has again come to defense of PNP president and opposition leader Mark Golding over his citizenship status, declaring him to be born and raised in Jamaica. Like, it is such, them not have nothing to talk about, you know? Nothing with substance. Latest defense came at a recent PNP Westmoreland Parish meeting. It was seemingly in response to the repeated attacks on Golding by the Jamaica Labour Party, Everald Warmington, who has claimed that Mark Golding is descendant of slave masters, declaring that she has a message to send. Comrades, you hear some people talk about whether Marky G a Jamaican or not, whether him born here or whether him have a Jamaica birth certificate. Well, I am one of those who can stand proudly today to say I have seen it with my own eyes. I know that Marky G has a Jamaican certificate. Continuing, the PNP chairman, who is expected to easily retain St. Andrews Southwestern seat in upcoming general election, said many of you would have seen that Marky G have a Jamaican passport as well. And many of you would have seen that Marky G married to a wonderful Jamaican daughter. You would have seen these Jamaican children. What more do you want from the man? Brownberg told a large crowd that gathered in Independence Park, Savlamar, that it is the same way them tear down Daddy Michael Manley. Say plan can't name. It is the same way them tear down Joshua Manley. That it's foolish to talk about eating what you grow and growing what you eat. But that is where we are today. It body people. Look at this. No, let me see. Them say Portia Simpson Miller was too poor. Them say PJ was too black. And what about Marky G now? According to Brownberg, the truth is them just bad mind. Bad mind I kill them. Hey, me say me love Angie. Hey, Mama Angie, me love you, yeah, man. I don't know you, but I'm telling you, you have the spirit of a true Jamaican. I love you. That is it. That is the truth. Bad man I kill them. Talk truth. Them man say talk about bad man and a bad man I kill them, you know. Turning to Golding on stage and said, party leader, when I sit down in parliament and I look across the aisle, I see some people just look like you. And them talk just like you. So I want to know, what is the problem? She not telling a lie. There are some people over by the Jamaica Labour Party that is whiter than Mark Golding. You understand? So I don't understand the problem. I really don't get it. I don't know if you guys are typing, you know. If you are, I can't see it. I don't know what's going on. I haven't seen anybody comment in the comment section for the last 30 minutes. I don't see one comment. So I don't know if you comment them freeze or my people ain't gone about them business. Anyway, she addressed Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness directly, stating, comrades, I want you to tell Andrew and his cronies for up off a Mark Bullen fender. Up off him fender. Because we are all here beside you, behind you. Careful. To lift you up as Jamaica with clean hands, clean heart, and who has come to serve. And that is wonderful. See himself come. I tell you know what me, you know? I want to know, believe me, people. At this, I'm mad them. It am mad them. The way of the people them show Mark Golding love. You understand? Them people need to clean up their life, though, man. I lie. Let me see if I see any more clips over here. I look for some more clips, you know. Must be TikTok, then they pan. See me can find it on TikTok. Big up right mango every time. PMP. PMP YO. How did PMP YO have pan them son? PMP YO. See if I press have no clips. You know, I always heard the passion in for the press vice. And people, you know, most of the people when we see talk against Andrew Holness on this media space will give him the most venom. You know, so those are people that were labor rights, are have strong labor right ties. And say them give Andrew Holness a chance. And Andrew Holness actions turn the people against him. And it's just the truth. It's just the truth. It is just the truth. And Atta for the press is I think she can relate in some aspects of that. You feel like me as a be a staff or something to me age say, right? And I think, you know, say I don't want to come for that lady. Father God, why you present her in front of me? Why you present that woman in front of me, Father God? People, make we listen to that lady.
Nobody can convince
she have
me
4 minutes.
otherwise.
Make we listen to that lady.
Because PNP hates Jamaica and nobody can convince me otherwise. Because I am pretty sure that when it comes on to certain topics, you would think that there would be a general consensus, right? Right? Topics like crime and violence.
So, like how you have that view, the miss. When Mark Bolin put out the plans them for the pensioners, you would think that, you know, the Jamaica Labour Party, there's just some things that you would have, you know. Yeah, man. We have to take care of the elderly. Why did he oppose to it? So that does that mean that Andrew hates Jamaica and the JLP hates Jamaica? Just a question. Me I try to be very respectful. Come listen to the video already, you know, and I was so confused because you sound intelligent, you sound like you're well spoken, but the actual words that are coming out of your mouth, there's a lot left to be desired in terms of your perspective. Let's continue.
Women.
It seems as if you're having some type of misunderstanding. So, at what juncture did the PMP tell you that they are against crime going down? At what juncture, what stance did the PMP take for you to think that they have an issue in fighting crime against females? I think this lady really has it misconstrued, you know. Isn't it the JLP that has George Wright running? A man that allegedly beat his wife with a chair? So does that mean that the JLP hates women? But that's an ask. I'm just asking. Let's continue.
Whatever capacity you would
was listening to Peter Bunting's speech, you never hear the arguments as to why he sees these buses as unsafe in an effort to protect our kids. That you never come across the understanding there. So you just label it that PMP hates Jamaica. Wow.
all of Jamaica would be 10 toes down.
Have 10 toes down with the old boss them, with them reject over so. What is you don't see what is happening with the bus them, miss? I don't know when they made this video, but do you see what's going on with the buses? Those buses look safe to you? Those buses, all the things that Peter Bunting said in his concerns about the buses was absolutely on point. Every single concern was valid. Unbelievable.
MP has to oppose for opposing sake, no matter.
That lady are really slow. That lady are slow enough. First of all, In this instance, the PNP is not opposing for opposing sake. Secondly, they are the opposition. And if you know what the opposition mean, is to oppose. Why you have a problem with them opposing when they are the opposition? You forget the Andrew Holness too? When he was opposition, Andrew Holness chastised Richard Hassan, right, for building some stalls for poor people, that vendors, so they can earn income for their people. Something smell gas. Smell gas. And he chastised him for it. But the way how you're speaking, you would think that, you know, Andrew Holness would want somebody to take that type of initiative to build some stalls for poor people. Andrew Holness went on a tirade to say he wouldn't even sit in the same parliament with the man because he's so corrupt. Where did you make a video about Andrew Holness and his statutory declaration again? Miss? Do you have a video of that? But you seem so upset that people have genuine, legitimate concerns about these old buses and trying to frame it as if they hate Jamaica. PNP hates Jamaica. Like, what are you talking about? Yo, this lady is unhinged.
They just have to find something to nitpick at. Because there's no way in this day and age that this JLP administration has found a solution to transport the nation's school children safely.
This is where you are misinformed. Safely where? Have you seen the tires bursting on the buses? Have you seen the engines overheat? Have you seen all of the issues with the buses? That's not safe. And you know, I wish I could get some of my friends that I met online that live overseas to come on here and speak about these buses and let you know how those buses actually run in America safely. They are high maintenance buses. You understand? And I don't know if you have questioned whether or not we have the people here, right? Or the government has procured engineers in Jamaica to give these buses extra attention, and the money it will cost us to give these buses extra attention to maintain some level of safety when they're being used on a daily basis. I don't think you understand the gravity of how unsafe of a situation this is, because the premise of your argument is totally off, respectfully.
He is going to be so disrespectful, so dismissive about an initiative. And
felt disrespected by the truth. Moving on.
If these are really grown ass adults, these are supposed to be persons who are degree holders, PhD, masters, the whole works. These are supposed to be highly intelligent individuals. But you have persons like Damian Crawford, Peter Bunting, throwing distasteful words on Twitter at about eat a food government.
Distasteful words. Them is a eat a food government. Are the truth. If it hurt you, if the truth hurts, who can't take it off his flirt? Run left them pants and shirt. You're deaf? What you mean? So because them have a degree, them can't call a spade a spade? I ain't never heard no shit like this. Boy, these people are something else, man. Whose woman's is this? Ma'am, log off. Respectfully. Just log off. Don't come back on the internet. Log off. Because you have made a colossal ass of yourself with these foolish arguments you're making. Are you guys hearing this? Peter Bunting literally came out and gave a litany of reasons why these buses are unsafe. Right? Is she following the documentation of the buses? You don't see the skullduggery in the amount of money that was paid for these buses. You don't see the skullduggery and the inconsistencies. You never hear how Daryl was baffling on an interview when he was asked serious questions about the documentation and what it says. And I don't know why they would write that. You never hear Daryl Voss for the first time stutter. Where is your discernment? Are you so blinded by politics? Huh? Yeah, this is an individual that the Bible talks about. This is a stiff-necked fool, you know. This woman right here, sir. A stiff-necked fool. You know, works in an office, dressed well, probably in one position, probably even have education at a certain level, but is a stiff-necked fool. Because there's no way. No, careful what? That's my opinion. There is no way you can look at this situation, assess all of what has happened from that time till now, right? And have the opinion that she's having. That the PMP is just is opposing to oppose. And then the point about it is each government should challenge each other with ideas. And somehow the challenging of those ideas and tweaking at the end of the day is supposed to make them have better ideas that will benefit the people. So it's like the mentality of these labor right followers is that they don't want to be challenged. They don't want to be opposed. Can't take no call, my general. Can't take no call. They don't want to be opposed. Well, let's continue.
And Bunting doubling down, and I'm like, these are the persons we're supposed to vote in. So you are gonna look for me and tell me it's me for vote out JLP and vote in them type of people here?
So like how you want to look at people's character, because this is a character assessment you're making. So you're telling me Everall Warmington exudes a better character than Peter Bunting and Dr. Dayton Campbell? You're telling me that Desmond McKenzie exudes a better character than these two gentlemen? You're telling me that there's so many of them. Terry Langton exudes a better character than any of those people? You really know I'm going to go down a list of labor right there in a parliament. Even Juliet Cuthbert, nasty character. Nasty. Very demonstrative. You understand? Who else? You have this brown girl, I think up at Brownstone. I don't even know her name. I remember when Andrew wanted to storm out. I made a video about it. You want to see her face? Eh? The way how she mad and I swell up like a mudfish. Demonstrative. Huh? So you're talking about character. So can we talk about George, right? Can we talk about Royal Reid? Can we talk about Andrew Wheatley? All the allegations that are levied against. Can we talk about the fact that none of the individuals in your party that you support has signed the code of conduct? And you're talking about character? People are people. But really, if we are to do a comparative analysis on character, man, listen, there's 10 people in the JLP that is under investigation by the Integrity Commission. Let's start there. Alright? Are we talking about Delroy Chuck? That, position on the sexual offender registry and sexual offenders overall is quite disturbing. As a woman, do you feel protected? How do you support? And then George, right, like, I don't understand. How can you be here with a straight face, acting as if you are on the right side of history in who you are supporting? On an intelligent level, let's not go there. Alright, please don't. Fully done. Your prime minister advocate for fully done. So let's not even go to the intellectual side of things. And them say economic and yam. Right? I feel them party fight education. Like, what? Like, do you know you benefited, ma'am, to some level from the PMP's push to have no bastard no day again? I don't know your antecedents, man. I take that word from Andre. Big up Andre, but yeah, you're kind of stepping at that one. Yeah. Because, I saw your video and I said I wasn't going to react to it. But God just dropped in on my lap a while ago. I'm going to say, you know what, God? May I take it? May I go take it? This is insane, man.
Think that PNP would exercise some level of IQ, EQ, diplomacy.
So whose girls is this, bro? You want people to be diplomatic about our children's safety? Really? Some things are... Listen, I rather 1 million Dr. Dayton Campbell in Parliament. Cut it straight. No nonsense. Fighting for the rights of the people of Jamaica. We are sick and tired of diplomacy. We are sick and tired of smiling and the political hypocrisy. We're sick and tired of it. Me no want be body. The Bible says we shun evil. And we are dealing with some evil people in our leadership. So I don't know what you are talking about, lady. About diplomacy.
PR, right?
Our government. You like to look good with no substance in it. You like to look good on the outside but rotten inside. Corrupt and evil. And them the people you like to represent you. Well, here we are going. Not over here, so. You can keep that to yourself. Yeah, man. In a real life. And you're entitled to your opinion, But we are breaking down the argument and I show the flaws tonight because this don't make no sense.
Then, this is a great initiative, and if elected, we plan.
The man them should have buy some brand new bus. Them buy brand new garbage bin for take garbage in. So why them never buy some brand new 2026 bus? You know how much money them have to go spend for retrofit? We not even know the cost of that yet. For go retrofit this and for go maintain the bus them on the road every day. But you see, it's gonna happen. Unfortunately, we're gonna say we told you so. Because it don't take a rocket science. Physicists say they bust them too damn old. And them not going to manage these terrains. And there's going to be a bunch of problems. And it's not bad mind. It's called intelligent foresight. The Bible says a man without vision will perish. You think I just spiritual vision alone in my talk? You need to can see ahead when you look upon the situation physically and say, you know, say, this not gonna work. That's why so much in a bad relationship, you know. Men and women, you know. Because you see all of the red flag them and you ignore them. You know say the girl a psycho, right? And you still go sleep with her, have a baby with her, and then you miserable for yourself of the life. Somehow no man. That's you know all run we left the woman and him pitney. And I found the fault, you know. You know so you shouldn't sleep with this girl. Cause she don't have no sense. You know I found the fault. And then the woman them on the same thing too. You see say the man them a drunk and the man them a germs. But you like the drunker and you like the germs, you go sleep with him and him cheat on you and you go sleep with him. Now you have 3 baby and the man have 2 other baby mother out the road and him left you because of the argument. I found the fault. You didn't know say my drunker from day one. You understand? You see it. God will not show any signs and what you ignore it. So don't blame nobody else but on yourself. But back to this.
Oh no, that would be entirely too decent for the people.
Come off of your eye ass, please and thanks. You understand? Because you're wobbling like dirt with who you are purport to support. A man with statutory declaration cannot be certified. Oh, you have to improve on garbage. You ever see somebody take up on garbage heap and improve on it? More than to clear you out. You don't start a kitchen at a garbage heap. The vehicle them is rubbish. I dash them we are foreign. Them not have 2-3 years in them. A big problem them gonna get. And a big money. The tax people with tax dollars have go burn up for maintaining all bus. Look at you. But take on and add on. Hey, better say yo that woman that sugar me, you know. Every single word of rubbish come out of her mouth. You can't, we can't even get through this. We should have do one live. Like, one whole life on this alone. Because we can't talk about you for 1 hour. Just after that 4 minutes away you talk. 1 hour, we can't talk for. No, for real, this is bad. Everything she says something worse every single time she open her mouth. Man, log off, lady. Don't do a next video. It's not cute. Stuff them when you say out your mouth just, it don't make no sense. Jesus. Lord of me.
What they have decided as their modus operandi is.
You know some rather have one puppy show party, that one liar party, that one thieving party, that one corrupt party. Cause puppy show does opinion, but those things you can prove. Those things you can see. Corruption. You can see them a thief. And this whole busting, man, listen. When the right time come, some are got charged for corruption. Oh yes.
And then you have their minions, their followers, just lapping this up. And I don't know about nobody else, but I find Mark Golding's whole tone and stance on this just entirely disrespectful. Because what he's saying between the lines is that this whole school bus system is too good for the poor people that PNP claims that them love so much.
Oh, she spin this to Mark Golding tone is disrespectful. And these old buses are too good for poor people. You know, see, yo, that woman there. It come like a tone deaf. The argument of the PMP is to buy new buses because we love the kids and we want them to have the best, not the dashway and left, not the pupina, not the old. Have you seen in these buses? Have you seen in them? You never see the mechanic them a video them? You don't see tear up seat on them something there? I want to the lady. No, sir. Mommy, you know what? We notice something with females and you are not exempt. You don't like when people are burn the fire when the fire burn. You have this innate thing. You have to, a woman does, no, but you don't have to deal with her, so no. She'll get this work. She is going to get this work. Alright, so please do not do that anymore. Thank you. Let's continue.
Regular pro box and regular taxi man them. But as a parent, you are gonna.
So you just disrespect the taxi man them. Oh, the pro box them not good enough for the pity them. The brand new pro box them the man them buy. It's not good enough. You want them with the AC night and it's not good enough. The same pro box will be not carry them to school. It's not good enough. And then this idea about the buses. Do you know how many private buses run in Jamaica? It's a similar thing the PMP did. Right? And big up Mr. Lonesome and him show me the rural bus system there. Where the man them have these private, it's a similar thing them I don't know. In the rural areas where these buses cannot drive through, the roads are too small. That's another thing. The bus them big. Like these are sound issues that was highlighted by the leadership, and you have skipped past all of them to say that Mark Golding tone is he just doesn't want this good system. What good system? The system not even roll out yet, and you're already gobbling it up. And then chastising the People's National Party supporters that are actually thinking and analyzing and looking at the thing objectively and saying, man, listen, I don't know about these buses. And there's so much evidence now to prove that they were right that is coming out. Every day there's an next video about the bus them on the road. You see, if Daryl Vaz never put them on the road, guess what would not have happened? I mean, I have to thank him for that. That is the best thing Daryl Vaz did. Put the bus them on the road so we can see. So the PMP was right all along. How about that? Ain't that something?
Tell them, say, them pick me supposed to stick to regular taxi. You are speaking from a position of privilege because we all know that Mark Golding and his counterparts, their kids will never have to rely on public transportation.
It's funny. I've been using public transportation for years. Why everybody are put on public transportation? Why all of these laborers are put on? First, the taxi man them evil. Them are rapists and all of these things. And now, public transportation is just not too good for people. Well, let me tell you something, man. One of the things that you should be advocating for is that public transportation is improved upon. Do not shit on public transportation, because no matter where you go in life in terms of your financial status, the majority of people will be using public transportation. So how about not shitting on public transportation? How about asking for its improvement? You know, like what the People's National Party did with the JUTC buses, the 500 buses that PJ Patterson roll out, right? And revolutionize travel in Kingston. Yes, like that. That was a wonderful initiative. You know what he never did? He never bought old buses to transport the people of Jamaica, because, you know, he values us. But you are here advocating for a school bus system of old buses. Look how silly you sound and look when your arguments are broken down. Log off. Just log off. Seriously. Just log. I don't know what motivated you to do this video, but man, you took a L. You took a whole L in real life though. Goodness gracious.
To make such tone deaf remarks and double down on it. No matter how much people are telling us that una wrong, brother. No, una got double down.
Hope you made this video before the bus them start mash up people car up on the road. Because if you made this video after the tire them bus, all of these things happening, bus a go over hill and itch. Did they manage to move that bus? Or is still itch on the hill? Cause I think that would be hard to do, to move that bus. Because the bus itch on the road and the back wheel come off of the road. So them are gonna reverse the bus if it come off of the slope, or them are gonna go forward if you get enough power to go over it when the back of the bus a drag on the road and a itch even more. I would have loved to seen what machinery was used to remove that bus. I just thought about that. What machinery was used to move that bus? That should have been mad interesting. That road is supposed to block for a good look while because of the bus. I bust one big old crane or something they can go use and lift up that. Money. Who did that cost, by the way? Us? The taxpayers? Who did it cost? Ma'am, you know, I said what I said. No apology. And you really need to just, we need to do better. Because the only persons that are tone deaf is you and the Jamaica Labour Party. This is why they've been saying third term loading. And at the cusp of an election, your Prime Minister, Andrew HOLNESS, said that third term is not guaranteed. This is why it took Andrew HOLNESS in the last of his tenure to recognize that we have a road crisis. Because where is the Spark program, by the way? We have these buses. What going with the road then? What going for Spark? Is it sparking? But anyway, the tone deaf JLP that was not listening to the people had the roads, blaming the PMP for the roads and for 18 years. While in power for 9, almost 10 years. The roads them got to a point where he had to admit that it was a crisis. Your PR government, your PR master government, what him name? Christopher Tufton. Christopher Tufton recently, even Cliff Hughes recently had to suggest that it appears that the healthcare system is in a crisis. You guys are the one that is tone deaf. For years, they have been, Dr. Dawes, the PMP, has been cautioning. And you guys think it's just to oppose. They have been literally, you know, I have to say this. PMP is the best opposition I have seen as a government. In this season, they have outdone themselves. Man, they have been so on point, it's ridiculous. It's actually scary how they have called out things. The amount of things that they have exposed just by doing their job. Look at the what do you call it? The fertilizers from Morocco. Ma'am, Boy, I'm telling you. It is sad, man. See, this is why I can't, I don't think I can be labeled as simp. You know? Because somebody has some type of look on them. A female have a certain type of look on them. But when I go open your mouth and say some things where just ugly and uncute, you have to get this work. I'm just saying. Yo, let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. This lady has lost her God-given mind. It ain't no joke. Crazy work. Crazy. Whew. Lord of mercy. Alright, my people, bless up on yourself. I have a video for you at 4. You don't want to miss it. It is an exclusive. It'll be dropping at 4 p.m. Alright? Already got the thumbnail made. I'm going to set it up right now and premiere it for 4 o'clock. Alright? And also in the evening, I'm going to drop other videos as well. So, peace and blessings. Have yourself a wonderful day. And I might be going live again later on this evening. Yeah, who knows? Yeah. I also have another video, another exclusive that I have to premiere. But I'm working on that. It takes some time to edit these videos when the phone them slow, Alright, peace and blessings. I'm out.